Okay, so we are back, and let's go ahead and do a recap real quick. The party leaving the village of Whistleaf, which I retconned the name to be Whistleaf. You left the village with Hegfog. You spoke amongst each other about your plans to go visit the tribe of Drumboot. You let Hegfog out of his shackles, and he led you to his tribe. Raven gave him a feather to communicate with the tribe leader, and you made arrangements to meet and discuss how to stop the attacks on the human tribes. The party then went and spoke with the village, where they were quickly surrounded by orcs. They spoke with Chief Cobham, who told them of the attackers who had black clothes wearing insignias of a bird holding a sword. They had stolen the steer of Drumboot, which had been gifted to the great hero Drumboot by Grumsh. The chief offered 3 days for the party to retrieve the spear. The party negotiated it to a week's time. They were offered food and shelter, which they took. They rested and ate, listening to the shaman's stories about Drumboot. He had conquered Kolfar in single combat, and Kolfar, which translates to the Tainted One, who was a demon summoned by a warlock. He then went on to unite the orc tribes under one banner. Later, the orcs approached Delgar and Sir Thomas to say that Raven smells like death, just like the Tainted One. The party left in the morning, traveling with no incident. They set up camp for the night on their way back and were ambushed by Thornsguard members, one of whom was carrying a vial of green poison. They questioned why they might be carrying such a thing and who the target amongst them would be. You then took a rest and went to Stonecall, where you were approached by Captain Lyson Dreth, who offered you information and an opportunity to earn gold. They were told that they would be raiding a Thornsguard hideout, where the whole mission would be beneficial to both you and them, the hideout might contain the spear. You were offered gold, connections, and opportunities, and knowledge if you succeeded. The party hesitantly accepted, but left to discuss more in private. If I missed anything there, I guess let me know. But I think that's
thumbs up.
Yeah. But yeah, so you guys, at this point, you left the castle gates and you're looking for a private room to speak in.
Well, we're heading to the taverns, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Guild's Tavern.
Yeah. So, we all moving there?
I'm assuming so. Are you guys going to Guild's Tavern at this? When we left off, you guys were still on the street looking for a place to go. So, are you going to Guild's Tavern?
I'm fairly sure we settled on just going to the tavern.
Okay. So you enter into the tavern and you see Geld there helping people. Aye, adventurers. Can I get you something to drink?
No, just a private room.
Certainly. I guess just head up to one of the rooms upstairs.
Appreciate it.
Then, and as you go up, you're able to get into one of the rooms with no particular issue.
Detect magic.
Okay. You do not detect any notable magic. You just whatever sorts of magic you see that are already on the character's persons.
Well, Malia, is this place good enough?
I didn't have any problem with conversing anywhere. I don't even know why we're determined to converse it further. I thought we reached a decision.
Geez, a yes or no would have sufficed. Well, what do you guys think about this Lasser Drather guy?
Well, for starters, Loyalist, very interesting name. Makes me think they're only loyal to their cause, and if we try to separate them from that, or separate anybody from their group, we're going to be shown just how loyal they are to it.
Yeah. I agree with that. I also didn't like how he tried to immediately pay us off. I think he's got other intentions.
Other intentions aside, did you see how much he... Did you hear how much he was offering to pay us? That could last us a long while.
A long while is not forever.
I'd
been a
rather
long while.
I'd rather be poor than enter into indentured servitude to some pompous prick like that.
It's not servitude. It's just...
Once you do one thing for him, he'll make us do others. And if we say no, guess whose head's gonna be on the gates?
And he goes quiet at that.
Personally, I don't like him.
I agree.
I say we stick with the old graybeard we talked to in Brambleballs' office. We wait for him, then we move forward.
Assyrian?
Yeah, that guy.
You do realize that Assyrium is currently doing research who said it would take him at least a week to complete, and we have been only given a week to try to find this beer.
Research does not take someone's entire intention. They can take a 5-minute break to talk to us.
So how do we reach out to him?
Well, we know where he works, don't we?
No, he doesn't work at the guild house.
Not at the guild house.
He's one of the Order of the Scribes.
Yes, and I'm not native to Stonecall, so I don't know particularly where that is, but does anyone here who lives here know where the Order of Scribes is?
We all look at Nick.
Well, I don't... I think I could figure out where it is.
You would know, based off of your history here, that there's the Grand Library of Denier is within the castle gates, and that's usually where the Order of Scribes are. That's where all the scribes
Right,
are.
well, he's usually not either not let through to up there, or he's just confines himself to the lower parts.
But you know it's within the castle gates.
Yeah.
So, it's in the higher part of the city. I don't know that part too well, because I oftentimes not let up there.
But you know a direction, and that's all we really need.
As long as you're all with me, I think I could show you the way.
That's a start.
As far as a spear, if it's one of these artifacts, even if it is considered one of these infernal artifacts, I still intend on making true on our promise to the orcs.
Well, they don't have to know we found it if we do indeed take their offer and find it.
Good to know we're all on the same page.
There is another option.
What would that be?
We've got some sneaky folk in this party. Me and Punchy could create a distraction at the barracks. Someone whips into Lather Smacker's office and looks around, see if he's got anything written down.
You know, I actually don't mind that idea. In fact, actually, I have a few ideas myself about creating a distraction.
I bet you do. Well, I'm down for whatever.
We should probably
what's the
see
plan then?
We should probably talk to Assyrian first before we make any actions. He might be able to convince us that this... What was his name? Lyson, I think?
Lather Smaxer.
Lyson,
No, wait.
Lyson Dress.
Lesmaster Basker. Something with an L.
Lyson.
No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. With Thorferachther?
We're all talking about
Rasker
the same guy.
Raskermacher.
It should be... We should be fine.
Not if we're trying to talk about him with the wrong name.
The
Assyrian.
Sarsabasker. It was the Sarsabasker.
Assyrian may know him, Captain Drath.
I have a question to the locals, though. One of the main reasons why I wanted to speak in very private here. If we refuse to serve these loyalists, is this gonna be safe?
No, it's not like we're direct enemies of them.
Nothing we're doing here is going to be safe.
They are powerful, and I have the feeling we know more than we should, but
And there's some sort of conspiracy going on that we aren't privy to the information that we need. So until we have that information, we can't really make an informed decision. Best to
I
talk to
see.
who we know to try and get something.
okay. Okay.
Lysandreth, that was his name.
I've said that like 5 times.
I'm sure you didn't. I would have picked up on that.
Well, Nick,
Yes?
it's on you to lead the way. If we're done talking here, Lilith looks to the room to make sure everyone is good to go.
We follow Sir Nick.
Everyone ready?
Everyone up top.
I tap Nick on the back, please guide us, and I cast guidance on him.
Sir
Oh, yeah.
Nick of the Black Feather.
That's maybe a bit excessive. Right, everyone ready?
Yep.
And he opts to it. He's down the stairs and he asks for a quick cup of water before everyone heads out.
Yeah, it's like, aye, lad. Here you go. And Geldat gives you a glass of water.
Thank you as always.
And he drinks the whole thing, slaps it on the counter, and he will... Hold on, let me look at my gold, actually. He slaps... Are we using Electrum? Sorry to ask that
No,
now.
I'm not using Electrum.
Okay. Okay, let me
Electrum is like
remove the
Bitcoin. It
3.
doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Cool, I gotcha. So he's gonna slap 3 silver on the counter and head out with the rest of everyone.
Okay. And as you approach the castle gates, you are stopped by the guards, and they question what you're doing there at the gates. Like, halt, state your business.
Nick hides behind some of the taller people.
I'm gonna bump the shoulder of Delgar. Are we doing a distraction here, or are we just trying to be upfront?
Shit, I got distracted. What? Where are we now?
You guys are at the castle gates. The guard has asked you what state your business.
Okay,
We're here to speak with
Assyrian Haleth.
Assyrian Haleth. Where is the Assyrian Haleth?
And they kind of look at each other, and they look at you. They look down at Nick. And what business do you have with High Scravis Assyrian?
We have a job. We were employed by him.
And one guy kind of looks at the other, and the second guy nods and says, "All right, you can go through."
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Nick keeps his eyes trained on the guards as he tries to, foot path with everybody else.
All right, and as you pass through the gates, you notice around you there is a huge area here, and there are various noble homes. You see that there's the actual castle itself. There's a large chapel, and then the big circular wall that surrounds the castle. It appears to be a library, as you see various scribes going in and out of the structure.
Even
Anyone
now,
know?
it all feels so unfamiliar.
Anyone know where to go now?
If I had to wager a guess, I assume those book people. The guy we're looking for
Oh.
is probably with them, no? Or at least one of them.
Yeah. The book people. Follow the book people? We follow the book
Maybe.
people.
All right. So as you begin to follow the book people in towards the building, you eventually go in and you see that it is this massive library that goes stories, like the bookshelves themselves go stories high, and it's lit up by floating candles, and there's all sorts of staircases that navigate to and from everywhere. It looks like it is just a veritable maze of books and bookshelves. And there is a single receptionist that looks up at you and says, "And what can I help you with?"
Styrian Haleth.
Did you have an appointment?
No, but we're employed by him. Need to see him.
Very well. Go ahead and follow me, and I will take you to him. And he gets up out of his chair and he begins to lead you along the perimeter of this maze, going up and down various stairs, making different turns, finally leading you to a single room with a wooden door, and he knocks on it. He says, "Ah, yes, come in." He says, "Go on in, and he will speak with you."
We enter the room.
All right. Ah, adventurers. I'm just not quite done with the translation. Is there something else that you needed, or were you just checking in on the cylinder, or the translation that you needed?
Raven, you want to take this one?
Sorry about that. I was AFK for a second. A few things we need to talk about. We just went on a little mission in the interim while you complete the translation to a camp out. Whoa, where was it? The north or the south?
To the west.
The west. I'm directionally challenged.
You're good.
And an orc camp once had a spear. This spear seems to have been stolen by some of the people that are after what's ever inside those ruins.
And did they say what this particular artifact was?
It is the Spear of Drumbut.
I don't believe I recognize the name.
Damn.
Inside check.
All right, go for it.
$18.
As far as you know, he's telling you the truth.
So you don't know anything about a spear that these Drumbut orcs praise, why people might have wanted it?
I'm sure there's documentation somewhere, but I certainly have never heard of it.
Would that be here in this library?
There might be some information here in this library that various magical artifacts. The documentation on that is kept private and is only available to the archivists and those of greater rank of them.
The orcs are gonna start rampaging again if we don't get them back their damn spear in 5 days?
More or less.
No. So we kind of need a rush on this one, man.
I could certainly see what I can do, but do you have any idea of where it might be?
No.
The spear may be in possession of another thing we might be dealing with soon. You know of Captain Lysandreth,
Ah, yes.
correct?
Fairly honorable man. He tends to be very straightforward and very pragmatic individual.
And we can trust this man.
I've never been given any reason to doubt him. He's worked very hard for his position. He might be a bit gruff on the surface, but he is a rather straightforward individual.
A meta crew question. Did we get a direction where the staff was taken towards?
No.
Nothing.
What you were told was that the spear was taken from the village by humans with wearing dark cloaks.
Yeah, I remember that, but I remember that we had some investigators there, but that was not fruitful, right?
Who has the drawing of the symbol that the orc drew?
I think it must have been someone who talked to the orcs.
Drawing the symbol.
Yeah, because they
Doesn't
drew a
Raven
symbol, didn't they?
Yeah, doesn't Raven have it?
Yeah, they made a drawing.
Yeah, I put it in the chat there. So.
Yep, I think I have that, yes.
Raven, show him the drawing.
The orcs recognized a symbol on the men who took their spear. This is that symbol, and I reveal it to him.
I don't believe I've seen this before. It looks in some ways similar to what I've seen when it comes to the writings of Guruji and Kelnar, but
That name again.
what, Guruji?
Georgian Kelnar.
Yeah, so Gurujian was of the ancient heroes, he was the rogue.
Oh, it's always the rogues.
I am not sure what this particular variant of the symbol is meant to imply or mean, but whoever stole this spear, they must not have the best of intentions with it.
Well, this has been enlightening.
Alright, well, I'm satisfied.
All right, plan B it is. Let's go, Punchy.
So,
Wait,
What?
hold on. I still have the symbol from those guys who turned to smoke, right?
yes.
Would I be able to show it to him and see if he knows anything about it?
It's the same symbol.
Hmm.
So,
Anything separate about this?
well, it looks like it's the same drawing.
I was hoping
It was
we might
worth a
have
try.
a magical
What
way
I-
of tracing it.
Here's what I can do. It'll delay the translation of the symbols you gave me, but I can certainly look through the library for any information on the Drumboot spear that you have mentioned.
If you might give us directions, we are quite a few people. We can search the library ourselves.
As I've said, only the archivists are allowed in the restricted areas of the library.
Nick
Sure.
coughs
You can
suspiciously.
make an exception in a case like this.
Unfortunately, the
Yes.
exceptions would need to come from the Arc Scribes themselves.
We talked to the Orc Scribes, and I'm certain they'd understand if, in about 5 days' time, Orcs decided to make all of this burned and rubble and ash.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I doubt that would happen. That seems like a bit of a stretch. But
That's what the
I
Orcs said.
I can ask the Arc Scribes to see what they say, but as of right now, they are all disposed, assisting those members of royalty at the moment.
And what if we just try to access them right now?
Well, first of all, you'd need to know where to find it, and you would need to bypass the various magical wards that have been placed to prevent trespassers. So, I will just simply pretend I did not hear that.
I'm just asking questions, my friend. No worries.
Questions with heavy implications.
Best to let him deal with it.
No.
And the sooner we end this conversation, the sooner we can do that. So, shall we go?
Anyone else got anything to ask the Greybeard?
I only have
No.
I have one thing in specific. Velethor. Specifically, what's going on there now? If you know anything.
I am not up to date on the political comings and goings of Velethor as of late. I can simply give you some history on it, but outside of that, I'm afraid I don't have anything to offer.
I know history enough. I needed some information today. Thank you, though. We'll be going.
Of course. And as you leave the room, the receptionist is still there and guides you back to the entrance of the library.
Well, plan B it is, I guess.
If Asarian trusts the captain, I do too.
I really like the idea of causing a distraction, commotion.
I know the perfect place to start it, too. I have a little lucky coin I need to go get.
And if that would suit you to do, go for it. I will not
Lucky.
be a part of it.
Neither will
Malia.
I. No.
What?
Not after you insulted me, Delgard. Not after you haven't listened to me. I am not.
I was
listening
just
to your
joking, Malia.
argument.
Alright, come on. I was just making a joke. You don't like jokes? Jeez. Well, that plan's out then, Punchy.
I still want to go try to retrieve that coin, though. It's been egging me. I want it.
Alright, I'll go with you to get your coin.
Alright.
Shall we go? Shall the rest of us go and
Alright.
speak to the captain and confirm our employment?
If my goddess pleases, she may assist you. I will follow the heathens.
Alright.
You're not gonna get mad at being called a heathen?
I feel like that's just par for the course at this point.
That was not in character. He was not in character.
Oh, well, you get in character response, whatever.
Alright, I guess we're gonna separate for a little bit.
Alright, so who is going where?
I'm going with
I'm
Sir
going to
Thomas.
retrieve a coin.
Okay.
I'm getting that lucky coin.
Same.
Nick will be accompanying who's going to see the captain.
Okay, so we're going 3 and 3.
Basically.
Alright. So let's cover the thing with the captain first, and then we'll go to those that are going after the coin.
We'll meet back up at Delve's Cavern, or Delve's Tavern. Delve's Tavern later. Geld's Tavern. His name was Geld, right?
Are
Yeah.
you any good with names, Mr. Delgard?
I'm fine, click. Let's go, guys.
You're trying, that's what matters.
Alright, so as the three of you head towards the barracks, you are met by some additional guards, like, and are you here to file a complaint?
We are here to speak to the captain.
Which captain are you referring to? We have two of them.
Lysandreth?
Hey! Bolty! Is Lyson still here? Yeah, he's still here. He's just over in the... Let me go get him real quick. And, this is... Give us 1 minute. And, after a couple minutes, Captain Lysandreth comes out, and he's, kind of gets a little smirk on his face at seeing you come back to him and says, I noticed you had left without getting all the pertinent information. So...
That's because we were simply not keen on accepting a job immediately. But we are ready to accept the job.
Excellent. And it seems like you have other things you would like to ask. Or am I wrong?
As far as this sphere, I intend on returning it to the orcs, whether it's infernal or not. Acquiring it afterward can be a service we can provide as well. But we need to stop him from attacking more villages.
That does seem like a noble cause. If we are to run this sort of thing, what we can probably do is I can just simply turn a blind eye to whatever you find, assuming it is there. But there are a few items that I would like for you to acquire that we do have intel on. The first of which is it's a shard of ever-frozen ice. We do not necessarily know what it's for, what it does, but it seems to have come from Stygia. Then the other item, I guess, rather, would be what I've been told look like a pair of shackles. If you can find those items, then at least return those, as well as a journal detailing the comings and goings and movements of the Thorns Guard. I believe that is all that my superiors care about. Anything else you can keep.
Very well. And the location?
So the location of this hideout. There are, from what I understand, there are 2 ways in. The first of which is through the book cellar, through the veiled page in the market district, or there's another entrance on the outskirts of the castle. You might find that it's easier to enter in through on the outside of the castle. I think that way is less guarded because it is less seen.
And what side of the castle specifically, so we're not searching everywhere?
It's going to be on the northwest. There's a series of tunnels underneath the castle.
Alright. As far as the violence that will likely ensue, how bloody are we supposed to be?
Well, I guess I will leave that up to you. All that my superiors care for is whether or not these items are brought to the right hands and disposed of.
Very well. No prisoners required.
If you are able to take prisoners, I'm sure we could find something to do with them. But as of now, they are not asking for them. And then he gives you a map and with the location, and then says, and then there's the book, the veiled page is another possible entrance.
No, perfect.
And if there's nothing else, I must get back to my duties.
Have a good day.
You as well.
I turned to Nick and Malia and... Well, that was easy.
Thanks for talking to him. I know I spoke big last time, but I don't think I've got the heart to do it again.
Well, let's return to the tavern.
Alright.
And
You
so
know,
we
Nick,
do. Yeah.
I know it's not in your wheelhouse, as to say, and I understand where your heart goes out. But there are ways to work the system to make sure the people that need it get the help.
Really now, do share.
Well, the captain did mention that we would have the chance to interact with some nobles and politicians, and as the Assyrian did mention, there is sort of a way of things to get to things at a higher level, even looking at that library. All you need is the connections, and then if you have the right person on your team who knows how to talk to people without insulting them, you can get a lot done. And for those people who are very stubborn, there are ways to still get things done in their name.
I know you just said that they're stubborn,
And his expression kind of sours after hearing this.
but yeah, they are as if they'd listen.
Well, they
Talking to
don't.
them won't get us anywhere.
Then if they're not
Even-
listening, Nick, all I need to do is steal a piece of paper, and I can get to their signature on anything we
no.
want passed.
That'd be doing exactly what they expect us to do. Steal. That's all they ever think we do. Sorry, but no. I can't stoop to what they see us as. Not
So
now.
where does that place me in this party if you don't let me steal things, Nick?
Not from them, at least. Just... It's situational. I'm not telling you not to steal. I'm just saying... Not in this situation. Alright? Please.
Better places to use your talents, Malia. That's not
Does it
so
seem like
hard.
it? That is my talents. Taking
But-
people's identity, using it for the good.
But if we do it like that, I'd be us. We'd be no better than how they see us. We'd be proving them right. I can't do that. I can't. Just not with this, please. I'm sorry.
As far as how they see us, what do you mean?
I can't get into it right now. Can we just get on with the
It'll
job,
be very
please?
hard for me to live up to your boundaries and your expectations, Nick, if you don't tell me what they are.
Stealing from the upper class, that's just what they expect us to do. in the city at least. And just feeling from them, just it's hard to explain. I've been here all my life, but
First of all, what do
I
you
can
mean
never
by
seem to
us?
move up. I mean it in two different ways. This little group we've got going, and my family in the slums.
Oh, your family is from the slums.
We've never moved up, not once.
That would explain so much.
We're kind of kept down in our places here. That's why it's why I was kind of hiding earlier, because I do sneak up to the higher cities sometimes and root around in their libraries. But, well, what else can I really do? It's not like I'm really stealing knowledge. It's still in the books. I just haven't gotten caught yet. Maybe that's a double standard, but...
It is.
Could we move on, please?
It's okay, Nick.
Thanks, but I'd feel a lot better if we could get this job done. Get a bit of gold. Feel a little more comfortable for now.
Yes, I'd like to get this over with as soon as possible. Probably
Then
should
let's
wait
go.
till nighttime.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like you need a drink.
Maggie?
It'll take some of the edge off. You seem a bit stressed.
I'll consider, I guess. But let's go.
I'll buy it.
I'll consider, but let's go.
And he tries to saunter off.
And you guys head back to the pub with no incident.
Perfect.
Awesome.
And now we go over to Malachar, Delgar, and Sir Thomas. You guys enter into the merchant's quarter, heading towards the magic shop, and you catch a glimpse of Warnus D. Earl pressing his face fully up against the glass of the shop that just simply says Franny's Finer Wares.
Hey, it's that guy again.
Looks a little bit suspicious. Should we talk to him?
Yeah, he's... Honestly, I think he's just kind of a weird klutz. Let's go see what he's
For
doing.
any finer words, is this like Victoria's Secrets in fantasy world, or
No.
what is this? What is he pressing his head against?
Hang on. Let me forward this to the.
Oh my lord, what is it? Okay. Let's see here.
Okay. So Franny's Finer Wares. It's basically just fine goods, and as you approach him, you can hear him say, "Now, well, what would Susie B. Workins fancy? A shimmering necklace to highlight her radiant smile, or perhaps a bouquet of enchanted flowers to see when you sniff them? Decisions. Ernest, old
Hey,
boy.
Warnest.
Yes. It's you again.
What are you
Say
doing?
hi, Vern, and he turns in his head and gestures to somebody that you cannot see, he seems to think there's something there, but you certainly can't see or hear anything.
Yeah, Vern. What are you doing?
I am looking for something to gift to my sweetheart. Her name's Susie. Susie B. Workins, and I've been trying to get her something. I've been working very hard in order to afford it.
Her name is Susie B. Workins?
Yes.
Have you
Huh.
seen her in person, bud?
Oh, yes, of course.
So she's not just like Vern?
What do you mean? Vern's real. He's right here.
Right. Okay, got it.
See what
Well-
you meant, Delgar.
Insight
just-
check.
Go ahead, do an insight check.
He's definitely telling the truth.
18 again.
You know, you can tell he's telling you the truth. Like at least he's being very honest and sincere about the fact that Vern
Very
does
honest.
exist.
Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah.
All right, Wernest, carry on and
You know, you're
let
not
us
doing
know.
you're not doing the right check to see if Vern is real or not. Like,
Wait,
Do an Arcana.
hold on. Here, I want to make an Arcana check against him.
sure.
See
There you go.
if there's something against his mind. Let me see here. There's no modifier against this, so. See here. I got a 19.
All right.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And you are able to faintly tell that there is some sort of an ethereal companion that is both like you can't hear it and you can't see it, but you can tell that there is something there that is with Ernest or Wernest.
Malachar, you said your name was Malachar, right?
Yes.
I think he might have a creature with him.
Wait,
ghost
we-
creature.
I
It's
know
real?
I
that
think
he's
so.
telling the truth.
I don't think he's making it up.
No, of course. Why would I make it up?
Hey, Wernest, do you know of any other people like Vern?
I don't know of anybody like Vern. He's a very good friend to me.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying, but I don't think I'm going to get through to you either, so I'm just going to drop it.
I don't have the level to speak to this creature. So.
And he you know, kind of looks into the window again and says, "She's got a laugh like a summer breeze, a witch sharper than the blacksmith's finest blade, and a soul that could brighten the darkest dungeon. I gotta find something perfect for her."
Get her a
Would you
fox
say
pelt.
that if I do an amazing insight check, that I could give him an answer to that after recognizing that there is something?
You know, I believe there is something that I could get. I tried to get the information from the captain earlier, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
I can try to communicate.
I don't know. I heard that there is a magical event that's happening soon. I don't know how soon, but it's happening soon. That it's once in a century, and it just shows up once every century. And when it does, there's a beautiful stone that shows up there, and I would love to get my hands on it, but you know, anyone that has any information on it, they're hiding it from me.
We're already looking for an item we don't know where is, so can't help you there, buddy.
But I don't know, something Forgotten Cavern. I don't know. I don't remember what he said, but well, I'm going to do what I can
If I can help convince him.
Miss Susie.
You can't remember? I thought this was very important to you.
What do you mean?
You said all of this was very important to you, and you would like to have this information, and now you say you can't remember where we could find it.
No, I'm not being told. Nobody's telling me what it is. The only words I've heard is Forgotten Cavern. That's all I know.
Doesn't narrow it down.
I don't know.
Barely.
But I was trying to get on good terms with the captain, and he just wouldn't tell me anything. So I guess it's back to window shopping.
Well, if you hear of anything, we're usually around Geld's Tavern, so come and find us.
Of course, as my old pappy used to say, a bush in the feather always means better luck around the corner.
Yeah. Good
what
luck, Worst.
exactly can I see in that window? He is window shopping there.
You see that there's like various different necklaces and maybe some like rings on display.
I look at the two others and a range where the other fella can't hear us. I might be able to cause an additional distraction here.
Distraction? Why?
This man seems very determined. And, you know, if one of these items would fall, you know, or move towards him.
Malakar,
He
are you
will see
suggesting...
this as a sign?
Tell you what, Wernest, get her a fox pelt. Women love fox pelts. Just make sure you have it cured first. They don't like it when it stinks.
I guess I'll take your words in mind, but I don't think Vern says that's not a very good idea.
You know what, Malakar? You impress me more and more every time you open your mouth. Another distraction. Put a pin in that.
That I brought you from the brink of death should have already impressed you more than enough. Oh.
You're always full of surprises with your head.
As long as this serves our purpose, I really don't care.
I think it
But
just
make
might.
sure that it's for our purpose and not yours. Leviathan brought you back for a reason.
And here I was thinking it was just my grit. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yeah,
listen,
you're like Leviathar's chosen, Punchy. Look at you.
Something about being the chosen of, I can only assume some weird eldritch being doesn't suit my fancy. Let's go get the gold coin now before I think more of this.
Yeah, let's go. What is it about this coin that you want it so bad?
There's something in the back of my head. Best way I can describe it, I think this might ease my nerves. And it might be worth every coin.
You know, a few stiff drinks will do that too, right?
Not after what I've experienced, no. Not after that. Trust me,
Well,
it's gonna
how about we
affect a
get the
lot.
coin and then go have a few stiff drinks?
Sure.
Sounds good. Let's...
At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the merchant, his building where the gold coin was.
All right. And as you enter into the shop, the shop owner says,
Wait,
"Oh,
wait. No entering yet. No
oh,
entering.
you're not entering yet. Okay.
Before we do this, first, Sir Thomas,
Yes.
you are trying to steal this coin, right?
Was trying to buy it, but you know what? Not a half bad idea.
We could create a distraction and someone could nick it. No pun
I
intended.
personally had the idea of my gold bag. Drop it on the counter. Accidentally, it gets filled in with all the other ones and go.
How much gold do you have?
You think you can pull that move off?
I've done a lot. If I don't, I'm gonna piss him off. That's for sure.
What
How
if we just, me and Malakar get into a bit of an argument, shopkeeper gets distracted, the coin ends up in your hand, you walk out.
Sure. I like that idea. If we could pull it
All
off,
right,
round for
Malakar.
me. How's that sound?
Here's how it's gonna go. You're gonna go in first, then me. I'm gonna say something to you. You say something to me right back. You gotta be loud, though. We gotta actually concern this shopkeeper. Once you hear a bunch of noise, Punchy, go on in. If you have to, try to coax him into trying to stop us from brawling. Then you make your move.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Go on, Malakar.
Thomas, how much coin do you have?
I'm gonna lift up my sack and I'm gonna sift through it. More than eyeball and guess 70.
70 gold?
About, yeah.
Give it to me.
Before I do, I'm trusting you here. Don't break that. I'm gonna reluctantly hand him my little bag of gold.
So that's 70 gold. I'm gonna hand you a sack full of silver. 10 silver. I'm gonna add that as item. 70 gold. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab you by the arm and say, be careful. And I'm gonna cast guidance on you. Then I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on myself for a booming voice.
Alright.
Well,
Then
whenever
I'm
you're
gonna
ready.
I look at Delgar.
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, head on in. Look around the shop a little bit, and then I'll walk in.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy into the shop for a minor earthshake.
Alright. So all the stuff on the tables kind of shake and rattle around a little bit.
And I go in with Delgar. Pretty much right after the earthshake.
Oh, what was that?
This wasn't
Did
the
you feel that?
plan.
You okay?
It seems like everything's fine. Nothing seemed to have moved. Nothing fell down, thankfully.
Oh, thank God! Forgot that I have a booming voice.
Ah! What? A vicious earthquake! I bet it was caused by him! He looks like one of those magic-y people!
Who are you referring to?
You.
Me.
Well, you guys are speaking a bit too loud in here. Please tone it down, or I will cast silence.
No! He needs to account!
Well, figure it out outside, and he casts silence to silence everything in the room.
He's casting silence! Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna
waving my arms at you and opening my mouth very wide.
I'm gonna punch Malakar in the stomach.
Do I hear him punch him, from outside the shop?
You don't hear anything.
Oh,
Silence
All you heard was some screaming and a slight earthshake.
I peer in to see what's going on.
You can see Delgar punch Malakar in the stomach, but you can't hear anything. It's just oddly quiet in there as things are going on. There's a lot of weird expressions going on, waving of arms, and some of the people that are helping out with the shop try to break up Malakar and Delgar.
I'm gonna go through, right, and I'm gonna go over to the shopkeep. Let me see here.
Okay.
And I know common sign language. I'm going to see if he knows this. I'm going to sign to him since nothing's going on, and I'm like, that's a little bit weird. Can you please split them up? They got a little bit drunk. And I'm not strong enough to stop him, big guy.
And he signs back. It's like, that's why we have people breaking them up. And because there's two people trying to break up Delgar and Malachar.
I'm gonna look behind me. I'm going to sign back. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to him. Hear me out here. I'm gonna try to start splitting them up, or make it seem like I am. But I'm gonna try to get Delgar more agitated for him to hit me, like really, really hard.
This is getting out of hand, guys.
Hear me out.
All right, let's do it.
Gonna put minor resistance against it, but just for the show.
All right. So, what are you doing to try to convince him to hit you?
No, I'm gonna keep on like pulling on his shoulder, but you know, since I'm a monk and everything, I'm gonna keep on hitting his little pressure points in his neck, and I'm gonna keep on like bringing stinging pain to him. Just keep like jabbing into his neck.
Okay, Okay, Delgar's actually pretty pissed about that, so he's actually gonna whack you right in the gut.
Oh, good. Okay, look, all I'm asking is, can you like send me straight into like the countertop where the coin is? That's why I want.
Well, I mean, you have to play it. Like, Delgar's gonna hit you, and you gotta work it. You know, that's all you do, depending on what you do. He's gonna whack you right in the stomach, pretty hard. Like, he's not happy about what you're doing to him. So, and you can kind of see him mouth what appears to be a swear word, but you're not entirely sure.
And just to remind you, for all the rolls you're gonna do in the next minute, you can add to 1 a d4. Okay. Oh no, actually they changed it. You can add it for 1 minute to any check I choose. I'm gonna go with Dex. You can add or Charisma.
Ooh, thank you.
Now I'm gonna give you.
Which is it?
I'm gonna give you Dex. You can add a d4 to every Dex check you do in the next minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So as he like punches me in the gut, right? I'm going to like fling myself back. Obviously, you know it hurts, but I'm gonna like push off against the ground and send myself right into his like stand there where the gold coin was.
Are you sure that's where the gold coin is?
Well, I mean, I interacted with him where he had the gold coin, right?
No.
Before.
I mean, yeah, however many days before, yeah. He had the gold coin there.
This is so scuffed.
This is very scuffed.
You don't know you haven't checked to see what's around you.
You know what? Brilliant idea. I'm gonna send myself straight into the merchant.
So you crash into the merchant. Right?
Yeah.
And he's just like pushing you off, and he's just pointing like, "Get out."
Get out. Okay. So as I'm trying to get up, right, I'm gonna see if I can like try to slide a hand and see if the coin's there, right? As I'm trying to get up, trying to apologize and sign, trying to see if I can get everybody out, right?
Okay. So I need a perception check to see if you can find the coin.
All
and then I'll need you to do a sleight of hand at disadvantage.
Okay. Let's see. I got an 8 on perception.
Fuck.
You see that there are some coins, kind of around the table, but there are multiple coins on the table. You don't recognize which one's which.
Okay.
Just grab something.
Right. Just grab them all, man. Just grab them all. Let's fucking go. Guards are gonna show up soon.
Hold on. Okay.
And during this time, you got 2 people pulling on Delgar and like trying to throw him out of the tent, because this is a tent.
Delgar's not hurting them. He's just standing his ground.
Yeah, I'm helping them to throw Delgar out.
Delgar's holding on. Do I have to roll to see if I can hold all 3 of them?
Do a strength check.
Okay, so my first one was a 21 and my next one was a 19.
No, at disadvantage, your first one was a 6.
Was it a 6?
Yeah.
Oh crap! Then my next one was a 21, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
oh
at
crap!
disadvantage.
I rolled that.
You got a 6.
I rolled that 3 times. My bad.
Yeah. So he just smacks your hand and says, just shoos you out as you're not able to grab any of the coins.
But you can add a d4. Maybe if you reach a 10, that changes something. You can give it a try.
I added D4 to it. Okay, so that makes it a 10.
Oh no, yeah. So you got to roll a d4.
Okay, let's see here. D4 here. Boop, boop.
But Delgar, you're actually
Alright,
able
that
to
makes it
resist.
a 9. That
My
makes
what?
it a 9.
You're actually able to resist them pulling you out.
Nice.
You know, but
got 9 total.
it seems like it's a very obvious attempt to try to steal something, and he's just like, he pulls out a baton and just starts smacking your hand as you try to grab these coins.
Mhm.
And of course, nobody can hear you scream. So,
Nice.
but your hands are hurting.
What I'm doing?
Delgar's gonna like brush off the three of them and just like slowly saunter out of the store with his head down.
This is
Whoa.
And then,
I mean,
okay, so Malachar and Thomas, are you also leaving, or I mean, I'm assuming Thomas, you're not going to just continue to let him smack your hand and try to grab the coin still. But
does anybody just notice what's going on around me? Right, that first thought, or is it like only me and him in this space?
well, right now there are two other people that are trying to vacate both you and Malachar. Then you got the guy behind the counter that's smacking your hand with this like wooden baton as you're trying to steal stuff.
Yeah.
I try to keep playing into the role of Delgar being the aggressor, you know, and trying to help to throw him out, which I'm way too weak, you know, with a strength of 8. I'm just gonna surrender, you know, like I won't throw this guy out and I just leave. Like
Delgar's already left, so Malachar leaves, and then now the other two are turning on Thomas and are now...
I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm going like right by Malachar.
All right, and as you're exiting,
That could have went better.
the silence drops and says, "And stay out."
All right, jeez. What's he so mad about?
No, you know what? I'm gonna change the wording on that. And stay out of the Woolsworth. Name that movie.
No idea.
Sorry, Thomas, but I don't think we're going back in there anytime soon.
Yeah. Brilliant effort, though.
Pathetic.
I'll still buy the first round.
No.
It was
What
still fun.
did you do?
One brain cell for 3 people.
But hold on. By the way, guys, I'm sorry about the punches. Well, actually, Malachar, sorry about the punch. Punchy, you hit my neck like that again, and I hit you in the teeth.
That was the point. I apologize, but nothing can be heard. So.
Well, we failed. We failed big time. Let's I'm gonna have to get drunk after this one. Let's go to Geld's Tavern. Maybe we can have a fight there without some magic user using a silence spell or...
Imagine using silence on just 3 people trying to take a goal. I could not imagine.
Magic is a coward's tool.
I tap my hand on Delgar's shoulder because I know he loves that, and say, next time, make it hurt.
Delgar's gonna like kind of shiver from that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't worry. Next time you're gonna feel it.
And I head to the tavern with the others.
All right, and
Do I take damage from him hitting me real quick?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah.
If you really want it,
Jeez.
Do a 1d6.
You sure you want to don't join our cult?
Here, I'll roll the 1d6. You take 6 damage from that punch.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Jeez, maximum damage. Good job, Delgar.
Yeah.
He wasn't even really trying.
Yeesh.
So,
Lord.
Like 50% oomph on it.
And as you walk into to Geld's Tavern and you rejoin your party, the 3 of you that are there, you notice that, you don't notice anything on Malachar because he's all covered up, but you see that there are random bruises forming around Delgar's neck. You see that there's a whole lot of red welts all over Thomas's hands.
I said it. Are they? Are you guys are you three at a table or something?
Yeah, likely.
Yeah. Yeah, the table's fine.
Delgar sits at the table and goes, "Well, we didn't have much luck. How about you guys?"
We accepted the job. What?
You what?
Hell happened to you?
Well, it's a long story. Not really worth talking about.
I think I could sum it up best. A guy decided to make sure we couldn't speak and really say our piece, and then decided to kick us out in quite a violent manner.
He started the whole thing. He was very rude.
I can't believe him, honestly. Never going back.
Yeah. No. Terrible establishment.
You're not good at remembering names. Now you're not good at lying, Mr. Delgar.
Are you accusing me of lying, Nick?
You know what? I don't need to accuse you of nothing, Mr. Delgar.
Jeez, look at the pair of balls on this one. About time you come out of your shell, Nick.
Took a while.
Or is that feathers, maybe?
Did you end up letting Liliath buy Nick a drink?
Yep.
For this instance, let's say fuck it. Yeah, sure, why not?
How much would that drink have cost?
A silver piece.
Okay.
Elgar's gonna shout to bring 6 tankards of beer to the table.
And you see Calvin's like, oh, okay, sure thing. And he runs off and he brings back 6 tankards.
Elgar's gonna pass. Oh, Elgar's gonna pass 3 of them to Sir Thomas and give him a gold coin.
Sure, thank you.
Cheers, Punchy.
Cheers. I'm gonna clank my tankard with him. I'm gonna look over at Malachar and I'm gonna say, so, about that hefty sack of my gold. Am I getting that back anytime soon?
I throw the whole bag you gave me back. Of course.
I'm gonna toss him back his little bag of silver. Thanks.
It was
and then,
just, you know, for the worst case.
I'm sorry, what?
Just in case of emergency. You know, you don't lose everything. If we have to get you out of, like, a dungeon.
That'll probably happen after tonight.
Make sure that doesn't happen. I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to say, the rest of the rounds are on me as I toss my sack on the table of gold.
I'm sure
I knew I liked you from the moment I met you.
So, Nick slaps his hand on the table and points at Delgar.
So you were lying! What did you end up doing?
Well, I mean, we didn't really lie. I mean, there was one part that was definitely a lie, but the rest was mostly true.
You did lie then. Do you know how lying works?
How did you
yeah, you say something that isn't true and people believe you or they don't believe you. I'm not that stupid. Delgar's gonna down an entire tankard of ale, getting a lot of it all over his beard. He's gonna brush it off quickly and start drinking the second one.
I wish I could smack talk, but I have int of 6, so.
I'm gonna look over at Nick and I'm gonna say, listen, he didn't lie. No one did. Realistically, it was unfortunate circumstances, unfortunate timing, and realistically what I told you. He decided to kick us out in a very violent manner after deciding to silence us for no reason.
So Nick looks up at him with groggy. Hold on. So Nick looks up at him with groggy eyes, with ale in hand.
So, you got caught then?
Wait, Nick, are you drunk?
Oh, maybe.
Atta boy, get it into you. Here, I got a joke for you guys. You want to hear it?
Might as well.
Go for
All
it.
right. How do you tell if a gnome, an elf, or a giant has raided your pantry? Well, if it was a gnome, only the lowest shelf is empty. If it's an elf, only the vegetables are gone. And if it's a giant, there's a giant-sized hole where the wall used to be.
I'm gonna start chuckling at that a little bit, and I'm gonna down a tankard.
Yeah, Delgar's gonna finish another one too.
Nick asks,
Will I full on
What's
face
a
palm?
pantry?
What?
Melicon doesn't get
What's the pantry?
You don't know what a pantry is? I mean, I live in the woods and I know what a pantry is.
It's where they store food. You know, like preserve it.
You know what?
Oh, you don't know.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Delgar's gonna like down his third tankard and go, well, that's depressing.
What you apologizing for?
Do you not have food at your house?
Why you think I'm running around looking for gold?
and he sips a bit more, but he kind of chuckles to himself. He's not really taking the situation seriously.
As far as that goes, maybe I should inform you guys later on what our new job is.
There's time to talk about work later.
Might as well enjoy ourselves before, the party's over.
Delgar is going to call for another round of drinks from the guy.
And Calvin brings him over.
Would like to stealthily tell him that I would like some water, please.
Just, of course, he brings you a thing of water.
Come on,
I'm
Malachar,
gonna
have
put
one drink.
2 gold pieces in his hand.
You give him 2 gold pieces?
Yes.
Alright. And he happily takes them. So, and he says, it's a bit early to be drinking, isn't it? Usually people wait until late at night to get this many drinks.
I'm sorry, do you not want our money?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I do.
Then go get more.
While you're at it, get us some food too. I'm starving.
Yeah, lots of meat.
Dinner's not quite ready yet.
Did I stutter?
Hey, be nice to him.
But he was tipping 200%. Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys. Seriously.
Does Malachar still have the boom voice on?
I believe it only lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Damn.
But it's a cantrip. You can cast it whenever.
It's like
Make the kitchen work!
You go to stealthily ask for a glass of water. You're like, a glass of water, please!
And Gel pops up. Hey! Not in my tavern, you're not.
No booming voice. I'm polite. I try to.
And then Calvin sheepishly comes out with a rack of meat that was meant to go into a stew, but and places it onto the table. And then
Thanks, Balvin.
Then he comes back out with some vegetables that have been freshly prepared and ready. That were also ready to go into a stew.
I'm gonna hand him another 3 gold pieces and be like, "Thank you."
Is there any music playing in the tavern?
You can hear it.
There's a bar.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was playing right
off in
now.
the corner, just playing a sad song.
How about you liven it up in here, huh?
I'm gonna elbow Delgar and I'm gonna say, "Why don't you sing something? Huh?"
I do know one song, but I mean, it's kind of a lullaby, so I don't really sing it.
You want him to liven it up, try something. Maybe not so much
Yeah.
a lullaby, but I'm certain Nick here would love to do a duet with the mighty Delgar.
You
Nick, that's a
gesture
good
towards-
idea.
I
You
slap
gesture
your
towards him,
biceps.
and he's already.
Go
You
for
gesture
it.
towards Nick, and he is already passed out on the table.
I would love to hear a song.
Let's
Guidance.
pluck it. Let's pluck his feathers.
No, don't do that. That's
Just like one or two, just so we can get some ink and draw on his face.
if you need a feather, I have one.
Oh, now you're enabling us. Gotta turn Kenku down.
Kinda excited about Little Torture, but
Wait, did Malachar actually say that?
no, that was meta.
Okay. Sober guy at the table.
So you guys have a wonderful afternoon of drunken and rambunctious partying, and eventually Nick wakes back up with a pretty nasty hangover. And
I got a quick question.
Sure.
So I never got that last long rest that we got. Does this count as a short rest?
yeah,
Perfect.
Nick
except
probably finds his head in my lap or something. Been like absentmindedly keeping tabs on him because Elias isn't drinking at all.
Welcome back to the world of the living, Nick. And Delgar's gonna put a tankard in front of him. There you go, buddy.
No more.
Oh, just one more. One quick one.
No.
Have a drink with your old buddy Delgar. Delgar's pretty drunk right now.
Clearly.
He's drank enough, Delgar.
Yeah. I guess Kenkus can't drink like dwarves can.
I don't think anyone can drink like you can.
To be honest, I don't drink that much. I live out in the woods. I only get drunk when I come into town.
I can tell half your beard stole your drink.
Yeah. It does that. Among other things.
Should I
Don't
wait
ask questions you don't want answers to, Punchy.
Should I wait until you're sobered up before discussing this new operation we're undertaking?
I mean, you can try, but Delgar's probably just going to make fun of it.
Sir Thomas is like pretty tipsy at this point. He hasn't had enough to be fully drunk, but he'll remember half of it.
I don't know. I don't know if Nick will be much of a. Will be very boisterous in this conversation.
Can we please move on with the night?
Are you gonna throw up?
No.
Well, that's a shame.
The little bird's hungover.
And now you see why I don't drink.
A little hair of the dog will do him well. A couple more drinks, and he'll be back on his little. Are they feet? You call them
To clarify,
Pounds?
he's 60 pounds. He had like 2 drinks, and he was done.
Malachar can't
No
hide a
more
smile towards
drinking.
Raven.
Maybe you ought to get a room and sleep that off, Nicky boy.
Well, we have limited time, so we prefer if you don't get any more drunk.
Oh yeah, the spear. Glad I remembered.
Important stuff. Yes. Highly important thing. Forgotten cavern.
ODM Malachar smelled on every food and drink he consumed, but I guess it was like nothing important. So
Just poison sniffing, yeah.
he always does it. Just
Yeah.
mentioning that.
there's no poison in any of this.
I'm surprised after the interaction that they had with the guy.
Delgar's gonna shout at Calvin and go, "Where can a dwarf get a bath around here?"
There, I can draw you a bath if you need one. It's upstairs.
Yeah, make sure there's some booze with it. I'll be up in a bit. Make sure it's as cold as a witch's, things.
If he's done, I would very much enjoy a warm bath.
I'm gonna try and find Calvin quietly and ask him,
Can you make sure their drinks are virgin, non-alcoholic?
Virgin beer.
there's non-alcoholic beer. That is a thing.
Is that true in Guild's Tavern?
Probably water them down.
Please.
Oh, that's not going to make Delgar happy. Good job, Raven.
And he draws some baths for you guys, and he begins to serve you watered down alcohol.
I'm just going to say that Delgar's drunk enough at this point he's not noticing it. Just enjoys his cold bath and relaxes a bit.
Sir Thomas is going to take like a sip and he's going to put it down. But before he gets in the bath, he's going to look around him to make sure no one else is there.
And there's
Right.
nobody else around.
You got a small
right back.
ding dong? Is that why?
Huh?
I'm sorry, what?
I asked if Thomas got a small ding dong. Is that why?
No. That'd be funny. That'd be very funny, including notes, but no.
But now Malakar is gonna do the same. My guy is gonna also take a private bath because he wants to do his ritual, and he noticed that he's getting judged very hard by this group. So he's also gonna do it in private.
I'm assuming you guys are taking a long rest here.
Yeah, I guess this is like after this party, this is like a long rest. Yeah.
All right, so you guys party it up for the night, and you take a long rest. You wake up in the morning. Delgar has. I'm gonna actually roll a con save, Delgar. I want to see what you get.
But
got
he's
a
a
17.
dwarf with advantage.
You have
right?
a mild
17.
headache after however much drinking the previous night.
Yeah, so Delgar's going to emerge from his room. His hair's looking all nice and kempt. His beard's well braided. Wow, that was fun.
Alright, and when you go down for breakfast, the party all meets up. You guys eat breakfast, and I'm assuming now would be a good time for Raven to share details.
And I do. Captain Lysandreth wants us to find a pair of shackles, obviously magical, a shard of ever-frozen ice, and a journal detailing the movement of the Thorn's Guard.
So we got to find this stuff within the next 4 days. While also looking for the spear.
Mm-hmm.
When you
What was the
mentioned-
third thing you said? Sorry.
The third thing?
You said shackles, ever frozen ice, and what was the last one?
A journal detailing the movements of the Thorn's Guard.
One's gone.
shackles. And I like
Well,
Malakar opens his
And we have two
Show me,
avenues of
please.
entry. We have the bookseller, the Veiled Page. They have some sort of secret entrance into this hideout. But there's also one here at the northwest side of the castle, on the outskirts.
You mentioned shackles.
Yes.
Can you show me?
I don't exactly have anything to show you, but they're shackles and they're likely magical.
Oh, we are supposed to get them.
That's what she said, yeah.
Oh, now I get you. I understand.
Any idea where to find this stuff? Oh, my head hurts. Oh.
I have no idea. Once we get into the hideout, then we can figure this out.
Great. 4 items. We don't know where to find them.
Especially with that spear, if we end up dawdling any longer, we might be SOL.
Give me just like a little longer, and then we can get on the road.
I intended on doing this last night.
Yeah, we had other plans, didn't we? Didn't we, Nick?
Please. And all.
But let's get this over with.
You mentioned
Yeah.
the entrance north of the castle or something?
Yes, that one's likely to be less guarded.
Why don't we enter there? Seems closer.
Well, it's north of the kingdom, so it's outside the boundaries of the kingdom itself. So you'll leave out towards like the plains, and then you'll just circle back around and then enter in again.
Ah.
So,
Now let's go.
we're moving.
All right. So are you guys which way are you guys gonna try to take?
Outskirts.
Okay. So you all band together after breakfast. You leave the kingdom gates, and as you circle around, there is a where it shows on the map where this place is. There seems to be a large amount of bushes, and it's nearby the river. And there seems to be a tree that's kind of poking up, allowing you some cover as you look at the entrance of this thing, of this hideout.
What do I see?
Yeah, what is the entrance?
So it looks as though there's a crack in the wall, but it's covered by a large number of bushes.
I look at Raven
Don't look at me.
for like a confirming gesture.
I mean, we're here on the map, so... Someone want to go in first? Preferably not me.
I will go. If Raven confirms me that we're on track, I will go first.
I will go in first, but before I do, I'm going to look around me. I'm going to see if I can find a sizable rock, right? And then I'm going to try throw it into this crack in the wall and see if anybody stirs in there.
I'm not gonna challenge him for first man.
Huh?
I'm not gonna challenge him for first man. You go first.
Alright, and you throw this rock, and it you just hear a clattering sound, as if it's landing on hard surface, on the ground, not against the wall.
I'm gonna look at the group. I'm gonna motion for them to go, and I'm gonna start to peer in, and I'm gonna peer into the room and see what I can see.
Okay, and you see that these bushes kind of extend further into this space. But as you kind of poke your head out, I'm gonna hit start session on the room itself, so everyone should be able to take a look at the map now. But you can see that there are 2 scouts kind of looking at... Hang on, let me switch the music up real quick, because we're not going to listen to Christmas music for this.
Yeah, please.
That was Christmas music?
Yes.
That's incredible.
I really need to pee. If there's like a 5-minute break somewhere ready, I'm totally up for that.
Well, alright. Let's do a 5-minute break real quick.
Yeah, 5 minutes. sounds
Oh,
good.
thank you.
All right.
Sounds good.
I'm so glad I decided to make brownies.
Well,
Oh, brownies.
If you don't push them through the computer so we can eat them, don't talk about them.
I can't really do that. Doesn't quite work.
Yeah, rude. Come on,
I
DM.
can do that for y'all. I have some. I made some a while ago.
Push them through the computer so I can eat them.
Yeah, fax it to
Oh.
me.
I'll fax the
Fax?
one. I did
Who's
just
got a
I did
fax
just
machine?
get I got a printer slash scanner. So I'll try through that, I guess, and then I'll shove the rest through my charging port on my phone.
Alright. Depending on how fast you guys can make it through this particular dungeon, I don't know if you guys are gonna make it through this session. Well, I know Malia's gonna be gone next week.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you like me to handle this particular
If
thing?
if you would allow, like, maybe Malia has to break off from the rest of the group for something else. Because I don't want the rest of the players not to play next week just because I'm out because of work.
I'm fine with missing a week.
Yeah, we can just
I
skip
think-
next week if you guys want.
Yeah, I'm heading to New York to see a friend, so I probably won't be available.
Okay.
So,
we'll
if
skip
we
a
would
week.
make it through this dungeon, we could honestly just do like a party and, RP session. Like, nothing major progression
Yeah,
and
sure.
story and stuff.
If we
Like,
if we make it through, yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that could be fine.
Hang on.
Cool.
I'm gonna zoom way out. So you guys can't see anything important. I'm gonna share my screen real quick so you guys can see how much dungeon there actually is.
No.
oh, we better fucking hurry.
That's a big dungeon.
So,
Okay, to be fair, it's
Barely saw it.
We can make it. We can make it. I believe in us.
Shorten it up a bit,
Maybe.
Oh
maybe?
yeah, we got potential. We can do this. Just blow through every combat encounter like it's nothing.
Yeah, let's just blow some heads. Like, come on.
We are level 2, guys. We can kill everything.
Yeah, we haven't leveled up in so long.
We leveled up first encounter, and then we
Yeah.
had it.
I have already alluded
Yeah.
to your next level up location.
Wait, is this the next level up location?
No.
Or
No, we're doing
No?
milestones, so
Unfortunately.
no?
we haven't
Come
progressed
on,
through the
Warden.
story. It's not
You are
experience based.
mean. I know.
Let's just beat the campaign without leveling up.
Yeah, we'll level to it,
Never
yeah.
go to this level up location.
Hey, Mephistopheles, I don't like what you did. We're level 2 and we're gonna kill you.
Sure, seems right.
Simmer down.
Strike.
I mean, if you have Stunning Strike, I don't think that's a accessible yet.
But, alright. So, Thomas, you look in, you see that these Thornsguard scouts are looking towards the bushes after they heard this rock just clamber into this little small confined space.
Okay, and there's only 2 of them in this hallway, right?
This particular section, there's only 2, yes.
I'm gonna motion over to the rest of the party with my fingers 2, and I'm gonna point to them. Or like in the corridor, like
Then-
2 to try to signal to them that there's like 2 people in here.
And I need you to make a perception check for me real quick.
Alright, give me 1 second here.
Is he heading into that very tiny space?
16.
Because if he does that, I would like cast guidance on him. If he goes first.
You do see that there is a rope running along running along both sides of the walls that lead further down into this hideout.
A rope?
A rope.
Okay.
And it's
Can I investigate the rope?
Sure.
Sweet. I want to see exactly if this is a booby trap or not. I got a 5.
It looks like rope just suspended a long ways, just all the way down.
If my guidance counts, you can add a d4.
Okay, well, let's roll a d4.
A 9 wouldn't clear it.
Or an 8.
Yeah, it wouldn't clear it.
I'm gonna say out loud, a little bit obnoxiously, but still quietly, there seems to be a levitating rope here. Curious.
Try pulling it.
Can I guide myself and have a look at it?
Sure.
Because
You can
as a
do
very
investigation.
suspicious person. Investigation. Great, that's a -2.
I believe in you.
Plus a d4. 14 total.
You think something will happen if you pull on the rope.
Wait, let us back up first, and then I can have a reef and pull the rope.
That rope.
Why are we pulling the rope?
That rope is a trigger.
It's a
Yeah,
rope
as
that's
soon
just
as I
hanging there. We
noticed
gotta
it,
pull it.
Let's just
I'm
back
just
up
gonna
like
let you know.
20 feet.
It is a trigger. to
Rope,
something.
might as well give it a good yank.
If
Well-
I would have to give it a guess, I would say it's either to alert someone.
And pulling
That-
it would be a bad idea.
Yeah,
Or we pull the rope and something good happens.
what are the
Sounds like you like
odds?
gambling.
Can we get into this hall?
And I'm sure your yesterday's excursion was full of good ideas.
Actually, it was. It was one of great ideas, thank you.
Initially.
Can we get
Yeah.
into this hallway without, like, ever touching that rope?
Yes.
Ignore the rope.
Fine. I'm
We're
gonna.
pulling it on the way out, though.
I'm not certain, but I think it is some kind of alert system. Either for friends,
Don't
which
overthink it.
might be
Let's
helpful
go.
to us, and I look towards Delgar, but all in all, it's gonna be an alert system.
Don't overthink it. Let's just go.
Agree.
Fine. Like I said, we're pulling it on the way out.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can like sneak up to them, right? And like go up behind one of
They're
them.
looking right in your direction.
Oh, never mind. Are
What?
there more rocks by me? Like by this little opening?
There is dirt and there's lots of pebbles.
Gonna take us 10 minutes to get past this thing. We're not
I'm
gonna
gonna take some of the dirt and
Just
pebbles.
do the murder hobo thing and attack the scouts.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna take some of this dirt and pebbles. I'm gonna put it in my pocket, right? Hear me out here. I'm gonna look at the party. I'm gonna go. Give me support. This will work perfectly fine.
I'm with you, Punchy.
Are you going to pocket sand them?
I mean,
Spoil everything. Yes, I am going to pocket sand them. Yes.
Raven, you spoiled it.
If it helps you, may Leviathan guide you. Guidance.
You're giving me. Okay. I'm gonna then walk in there. I'm going to step over the rope, and I'm gonna stand directly in front of them.
Okay. Alright, so you stand directly in front of them. And one of the scouts, seeing you, realizing you don't look anything like them, reaches up and pulls the rope.
Fuck.
Oh no.
We should have done it when we had the chance.
They're calling for more guards to come up. There was other ways to do this.
Okay,
Another one
I'm
of-
going. No, my initial idea was that I was gonna pull out my little regalia, right, that little symbol, and I was gonna pull it out and try to fake, and then pocket sand them, right? But they already pulled the thing.
Alright.
We retroactive so he can do his full plan.
As they pull this rope, a loud shrieking sound fills the cavern. It fills the hideout. You don't imagine anybody would, anybody that might have been in this hideout would not have heard it.
I'm gonna.
All right.
My breath. Shit. And then I'm just going to like run up to him and pocket sand him straight in the eyes.
Okay, go ahead and do a. You know what? I don't even know what to do with that. Just roll a d20.
Okay.
That's an improvised weapon attack.
Improvised weapon attack.
Do I have advantage on that since I'm good at like making makeshift stuff?
I'm gonna just say regular roll, improvised attack.
Okay. I got an 11.
Their
regular roll.
AC is 13, so it fails.
Mm.
Hang on. I suppose I actually need to get all of your initiatives now. So.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. I would like to follow more with like 20 feet distance.
I got a 10.
We are
I'm
going
kind
to
of
die.
sick of this.
I really enjoyed playing with you guys. This was a good.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
good
fun. I love you
campaign.
all. It was.
What was Malakar's initiative?
13 total.
I just wish we had gone out pulling the rope.
I did get a
We
6.
can still pull the
checked
rope.
to see if it was stuck on 4s again. It's not. Yeah, why do you think pulling the rope would have changed anything?
All right.
I mean, if they were going to attack us anyways, I would have rather it have been like our.
Your fault? You would have rather
Yeah.
it been your fault?
Well, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
that's your fault.
How
It's all of your
no,
guys' fault.
no.
All
This
right.
was Josh's
I didn't
fault.
do anything.
So
Entirely
Josh is
mine.
up
I didn't get
here.
to the point about the regalia.
So they're now.
Yeah,
going
I'm like
to...
right in front of them.
Okay, so now they're going to attack you with their short swords. 1, 2. So one of them gets a 21. So the other one got a 7. And
Oh, 7
does-
doesn't hit.
Deja
21 hits.
vu.
Yeah, so you take 7 damage.
Okay, let me see here. That puts me at 8. Interesting. Okay.
My initiative was 6. It wasn't the second roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'd have to go back and fix it. So I'm just gonna leave your initiative at 18. So you get an 18.
Okay then.
By a twist of fate, you get an 18 initiative, and it is now.
Nice.
Cool. I'm not gonna complain, I guess.
All right. So now it is Nick's turn.
By chance. Okay. Let me see here.
Oh, I was wondering why my picture wasn't on the initiative bar, but I'm on the second page.
Yeah, it's a long page.
Yeah.
I'm on the 5th.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
We're
Some of
gonna
these
do-
enemy portraits are really ominous.
These are really cool. Actually, I like them.
Okay. So, I'm gonna do the good old, and do 2 weapon attacks.
All right.
Cool. All right. That's
That-
not gonna
that one
hit,
misses.
and that's not gonna hit either.
All right.
Cool. So that's my turn.
Okay. Well, this guy already made his attack, so now it's Malakar.
It's Melkar's turn. Great. Okay. Can I pass through Sir Thomas and Scout A towards here in the middle?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna stand right in the middle. I'm gonna look at Scout A, look at Scout C, very quick, and pull my whip, for a hit, and hope that they both truck, for a defensive stand. And I'm gonna hit myself as hard as I fucking can.
Okay.
For 3 damage, ouch. And I'm gonna use Hardened by Pain to give me resistance against every physical damage.
All right.
Looking them in the eyes, and I'm gonna finish my turn.
Okay. It is now Delgar's turn.
Right. So we'll activate Rage. On. Way. Activate Rage. Okay, Rage is active, and we'll run over to this little feller. And we'll hit him with an axe. Does a 13 hit?
It does.
All right.
Getting somewhere.
He does. So that's 17 plus 2, so he does 19 damage.
All right, and he just dies.
Woo! That's 1 down, guys.
Yay!
Nice.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. It is now Malia's turn.
Alright, as much as she just wants to walk away from this.
I feel yeah, but we're in this now. Come on.
Yeah.
we can turn around and leave later if it gets real hairy.
On Scouts, that was that my rapier? I didn't mean. Oh, yeah, no, that was my short bow. 15 to hit
That hits.
on C. And that does 9 damage plus an additional 2 sneak damage.
Okay. So you deal 11 damage to him.
And then just to make a point, I'm going to cunning action hide
All right. And then
with a
it
20.
is- Yep. Now it's Liliath's turn. Raven's turn.
Okay, I am going to just simply Talon Strike. Within
That
24
hits.
or 9.
And he dies.
DM,
Yes.
I know we're still in initiative rounds, but is there any way for Malia to disable the rope?
Yeah, she can certainly try.
She calls out to her party members to grab the gear these guards were wearing, and she's going to use her thieves' tool to disable the trap.
Okay. I need you to roll for survival.
Is it survival or sleight of hand? I thought it
It's-
goes off my dex.
This one is going to be survival.
All right.
Because
11.
You are, for whatever reason, your thieves' tools are unable to cut through this rope.
Is it because cutting rope, or is it because of a reason Malakar can't understand?
The long and short of it is that it requires survival based off of how the rope is made.
I see.
So, but you're unable to cut through this rope.
I see.
She'll still tell the party members to grab the gear of the thieves, of the 2 scouts, because
Oh my god, what do you
Oh.
want?
Hang on. So all of these Thornsguard guys, whenever they die, they evaporate into black smoke. Just
Oh,
like the ones
I'll
that
be
attacked
right
you.
back.
So-
Maybe we ought to beat a retreat, guys. More are probably coming right now.
3 and 1. Well, they drop 5. The first one drops 5 gold, and the second one dropped nothing.
Take the gold.
It'd
and...
probably be best if we just retreated.
Yeah, let's run out of the cave or dungeon. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye. We murdered you and now we're leaving. It's a nice rope you had.
Really?
Yeah, like, do you see the amount of peeps in here? We're gonna
But
tactical or we're coming back. We're coming back, but we're just gonna wait for it to die down and then we'll come back in.
11, 12.
But we haven't seen that yet. I mean, we see the initiative at the top, yeah. And
we have heard it. The alarm was loud enough that everybody heard it.
okay,
And they ought to know where it is, where it was activated.
All right, and
okay.
And you, I'm assuming you guys leave and then wait a couple of hours and then choose to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, and at this point in time, you come back. I'm gonna move Goliath back over here, and there's 1 scout stationed there now.
Okay.
If
No,
we would
this time
prefer-
we don't pull the rope.
We didn't pull the rope last time.
Nobody pulled the rope.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to do the quick action, kill that guy, so he can't pull the rope.
What if I just disguise as him? Or one of his rank?
We do have the insignia. Here. I'm gonna hand her the little insignia. Or,
I
yeah,
take
symbol
it.
thing.
I cast disguise self on myself to look like one of them.
Right. And
Raven, be careful. Guidance.
and the other guy that's there says, "Who are you?"
I was patrolling outside. They're gone.
You know our orders. We're not supposed to come in through that way.
Just
Do you have a shipment?
making- Yes. Just making a shipment.
What did you bring?
I walk up to him and am feigning to show him something before I take my sickle and I slice at him.
Can we hear what's going on in there or see it?
Yeah, you can see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah,
Shall I
I'm
roll?
absolutely
Next time,
charging.
run in as she splashes.
All right. So
Delgard does too.
Yeah, I do too.
Fully charging with her initiative.
full
there.
ambush on this guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the sickle.
Rah.
Go ahead and roll at advantage on the sickle.
Yeah. 22.
Yeah.
All right. So roll for damage on that.
5. And then with my other hand, I want to cover his mouth.
All right. And then I'm assuming everyone's just gonna. Let's just Nick. You go first, or are you gonna? I'm assuming you're gonna stab at him.
Yeah, 2 times.
Do the
One with
stabby
short
stab.
sword. Yep, you get a 19 with that. Roll damage. That's a 4, and with the dagger, that is 19 with a 3. So he deals 7 damage total.
Okay.
Just hacking and slashing at him.
And then Malakar.
We are doing new rolls, inflict wounds, right? It's a shame.
Yes.
I wanted to terribly nuke him. Well, that's fine. That's fine. No worries. Now I'm gonna save a spell slot. I'm gonna toll to that.
Okay.
Wisdom save 13.
All right.
Oh wait, the noise is 15 feet. That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
15.
So a
15
sound of a
feet.
bell rings out.
But he makes the wisdom save, so no damage.
He got a 15, so no damage.
Yeah, about 15 feet shouldn't be a problem, right?
Yeah.
From my understanding of this cave, this should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's my turn.
All right. This particular scout now is going to try to resist and pull his sword and strike at Raven with a 7 and misses. Now it's Delgar's turn.
Great. Delgar's gonna try to just slam his axe right, like, between his shoulder blades. It's a 15.
That hits.
And 9 plus 5 is 14. He's not in rage right now.
Right,
he went out of his rage.
All right. And as he dies and falls, a health potion kind of clatters to the ground.
Who wants it?
We've got enough.
As well. I'm gonna try to reach for it.
Not going to challenge that.
Okay. So you pick up a health potion.
Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna use that instantly.
All right.
If my thing would load, that'd be awesome.
Right. So, are they going to be, with no lack of a better term, on guard because we failed earlier? Or
Yeah, probably.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe someone can scout ahead sneakily.
That would be me.
I think they are always on alert, so it might not be worse than it was before, but
Just stay
if
behind me
Raven
and try to be sneaky.
Stay behind
you
Raven.
could scout ahead, that would be nice.
Okay.
But
And then I'm
be
going
careful.
to
Guidance.
Continue forward around the corner.
Okay. And you see.
I turn to Delgar and say, "Not so close." And then
Just
I hand
stay
him a
close.
feather.
Delgar takes the feather.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an eye formation.
Telepathically, I say, "I'm disguised as one of them. I will not hold that disguise if you are behind me directly."
Delgar just nods.
All right. And you see 2 openings, one over here and then one over here. And they have various shovels, pickaxes, different supplies. Looks like they're digging or mining. It's like digging and mining supplies.
Anybody in there? Not directly behind me, Malakar. Follow.
Wait for
just,
I have the feather.
Can you see that? I'm just
Yes.
moving my. Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all see it.
And then I'm just gonna
Wait,
keep
so,
moving
I need
forward.
I need for
But-
here. I need a perception check.
Ah, okay.
And then there's a chest. As you're passing by here, you see a chest that's over here.
The perception. There.
Malakar, stay back. She will tell me when to move forward.
Okay, but what I wanted to say is, I want to make sure that she always has guidance on decks And as soon as she loses it, I want to tell her, as soon as she notices that she loses that spell, that she stops, and I catch up to her, and I give her guidance again. I want her always
I'll be
to have
fine.
guidance.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be good, buddy.
Okay. Alright. So you notice that there is a chest right over here.
And I want to continue forward, and I see that chest, but do I see anyone else in there?
No.
And then I want to continue forward.
Okay. And you see that the pathway splits off into two different directions here.
And I tell you all these alcoves are empty. Go ahead and move up.
For those of you that are still in here, I need you to make a perception check.
Perception. I got an 11.
Malachar, you see that there's something like kind of poking out of one of the behind one of these crates.
Something I want to touch and inspect,
Maybe.
or something dangerous?
Possibly. Looks like a little bag of something.
You see?
And Nick, you see a chest that's unopened over here.
He's gonna run over and try to open it, but he's gonna inspect the chest first.
Sure.
I hold my left hand up towards Delga to kind of like shut the fuck up and stay a bit back.
So
because I have no fucking idea.
You as you grab the bag and you open it up, it looks like it's a bag filled with precious gems that are worth about 80 gold.
What's in the bag?
Oh, yo. Okay. I got a nat 20.
Alright, and
Inspecting
you don't
the chest.
see anything out of the ordinary with this particular chest. And as you
He
open
throws
it,
open the lid.
You find an ornate long sword.
Really now?
80 gold was for me, right?
No.
I mean,
No, I
assuming you
mean
sell it.
the 80 gold statement was for me, right?
Yes. The gems are worth about 80 gold.
Okay. I'm just gonna that left hand up I gave towards Delgar, I turn it into a thumbs up.
Let's keep going.
Alright.
Hey, I'm gonna keep going.
And which way are you gonna go?
Well, I'd like to see a little further if I could.
This loops around somewhere, and this turns into a corner. And it looks like there's someone kind of poking, their head out every now
I
and then.
see a shadow.
There's a shadow.
And telepathically to Delgar, I say, there is one person that I can see the shadow of to the right.
Delgar will relay that.
There's like a room to the left.
Delgar will quietly relay that information to everybody.
I'm gonna check the room real quick, and I want to try and sneak my, just peek into the room a little bit from here.
And you see some people are sleeping on these beds.
Two
Their
people
throats?
sleeping.
Oh, I've seen that episode.
Keep your voice down. Jeez, there's
Two people sleeping.
Two people
To the
sleeping to the left. So quietly, we kill them.
Would you like me to quietly kill the one to the north while you do that?
That would be
No, take care.
We
of
don't.
Take care of
Wait.
these two down.
We take care of the sleepers first because we don't know how many people are down that hall. We just know that there's one. Could be more. We take care of the sleepers because if we get into combat, they're gonna wake up and attack our backs. Kill them first, then we move forward.
You
And
know, I'm
come
not
around-
experienced with,
I'm gonna
stuff
come around
like
this
this,
corner and pretend
with
I'm
this-
like tired and just waking up.
with this roguish kind
Well,
of
let's-
stuff. So maybe we should ask our rogue
Okay.
how
so-
we are supposed to play this.
And as
It
you enter the
doesn't
room,
matter.
you see
That's what I would
there's
like
a-
to
Yeah,
say.
hold on. Let's do the bedroom first.
Yeah, so there is a chest
And then we'll
right
do it.
here.
Hold
Okay.
on there. Hold
So-
on. Go.
Nick.
No, I'm saying hold on to go ahead and describe what she sees first down that one hole.
So down this particular hall,
Mm-hmm.
hang on, let me adjust my field of view here. You see that there's the one scout, and it extends all the way down that way. And then you see that there's a room that there's something that goes that way.
Malaya, what do you think?
I'm not in charge of this mission. It doesn't matter. And you'll sort of notice she just touches the pendant that's underneath her necklace and proceeds down to this room that she was told to go down to.
Malia, you want to, Delgar's gonna rub his finger across his throat.
They are prone. The weapon I prefer to use does not do good against prone individuals.
Alright, axe it is. And
And I'm
Delgar
assuming
will...
you coup de grace these guys, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So they
Alright.
you slit both of their throats and they just vanish into smoke. And all you're left with is just a singular chest right down here.
I'm gonna investigate the chest.
Okay. It
Nick's
appears
gonna be right next to him.
Wait. I try to stop him before he rushes there. I try to stop him. I don't know if he lets me stop him, but I would like to try to stop Thomas.
Oh,
and I would
I'm
like
gonna
to
look over
cast
my left shoulder and be like, huh? What?
Wait a moment. And I would like to cast Detect Magic.
You know what,
there seems to be something magical inside the box.
There
Right.
is something arcane in this box. Be careful. And I stop, like, holding him back.
Thank you. I'm gonna move over to the chest and I'm gonna try to investigate it, see if there's any triggers that might happen if I open it.
Okay.
See here. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
There does not
Nice.
appear
Nice.
to be any traps on the box, but you can tell that it is locked.
Nick throws the lid open.
It is locked.
Can
Okay,
I
didn't get that
potentially...
far.
Let's see. With my sleight of hand, would I be able to potentially pick the lock?
Sure.
Do you
Sweet,
have
let's
thieves'
see.
tools?
I have a dirty 20. Well, I have a nat 20 plus 5.
No,
And I've been homeless.
That's not
You
a
need.
You
Oh.
you jerry rig something up, and you're able to jam the lock open by using another lock to open the lock. And you open the.
You don't
and you
need-
open-
Thank you. You don't need thieves' tools if you know what you're doing.
and you find that there is a scroll contained inside.
I'm gonna present it to Nick, and I'm gonna ask him, what is this?
As soon as Nick saw it was a scroll, he kind of became disinterested. You want me to discern it, or
Yes, you're more magically inclined than I. Might as well.
the thing about scrolls is sometimes when you open it, it just activates. I've seen it sometimes, but let me see if I can take a look at it. And he's gonna roll for Arcana.
Okay.
If I can see that, I would like to guide him.
Sure.
Okay. There's a 15 with a +4.
Alright, it appears to be a scroll of minor illusion.
Alright. Scroll of minor illusion. If you think you can make use of it, you can keep it. And he pushes it back into his hand.
I think someone else might be able to make better use of it, actually. I'm gonna run up to Delgar, and I'm gonna tell him to tell Raven to come back and get the scroll. It might be of use.
Isn't it one-way communication, though?
It is one-way communication.
Yeah, I can't do that then.
Ooh.
I will take care of the scroll if you have no use for it.
Alright. So Raven at this point is
Coming
disguised,
around the corner. Yep.
right? And what are you disguised as specifically?
One of the Thorns guard, kind of like a more generic one. Kind of reminiscent of the ones that attacked us out.
So the scouts.
Yes.
Okay. And this particular scout says, "What are you doing? Why aren't you at your post?"
I just woke up. I'm having trouble sleeping.
What are you talking about? The only people that should be sleeping are the Greg and Fillory.
You didn't hear about me?
And he's beginning to be very suspicious at this point.
And then
Elgar's going to motion for the rest to come forward.
I'm gonna just kind of get on this side of him. Kind of peering down this hallway a little bit, just glancing. And then I telepathically tell Delgar to give the feather to Malia.
Elgar will motion for Malia to move up. And he will hand the feather off to Malia.
All right.
And then I telepathically tell her to sneak behind this guy and take him out.
Okay.
All right, she'll.
While I'm distracting his attention from the other direction.
Yeah, she'll come up over here. Let's see, stealth.
All right.
13. And then she'll just take a shot.
And he hears you coming, so I'm gonna let you roll at a normal, do a normal roll instead of at advantage.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
I still-
to distract the guard. Does she not get advantage?
I rolled both for myself.
His passive perception is 15, and she got a 13.
Well, does she not get advantage? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
she
trying
didn't
to
get advantage
distract
because the guard heard Malia.
And guidance. I'm giving you
No,
guidance
that's-
back as
I'm
soon
talking
as I
about
can.
her stealth roll.
Sorry.
I'm trying to distract the guard in this direction, to face this direction and whatnot.
Oh, you mean do advantage
Under-
on the stealth roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll for stealth again.
With guidance.
Darn.
Yeah, it still wouldn't beat it. So it's just the regular roll.
That's fine. I'm assuming a 22 still hits.
Yes, it's 22 still hits.
And then is 8 damage, and then an additional 1 for my sneak attack, because technically she's still in melee with him.
Okay.
And then immediately I lash out with my sickle.
All right, roll the hit.
Oh.
And that one misses.
Yeah.
We're doing ambush. Can anyone else attack?
I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Am I able to?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Nick is gonna sprint out to the other wall and with his 2 crossbows aimed and fire twice. That's a 20.
Okay, that hits.
Nat 20?
Yep. That's gonna do 16 damage with just 1 shot.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, he just dies. So. And then
Okay, I shoot him
D4
straight through the
roll,
head.
And he drops 5 gold.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
Okay. And as you look up this hallway, you see down at the end, you see another scout facing the table that he's at. As if he's reading something.
And I'm gonna try to quietly head this direction.
Okay. And you look in, and I need you to make a perception check.
Natural
Alright.
20 for 23.
And you notice that this lid right here is ajar because of something. It's like something that's not fitting. But You also see that this particular loose thing, it has something glowing inside of it. So this lid is ajar, something's going in here, inside of here. And then this guard is reading something.
I'm going to just waltz over here and just take a peek at what is keeping this from closing.
It is an extremely expensive bottle of wine worth 150 gold.
Damn!
And then I'm going to telepathically tell Malia that this one's got his back turned.
Excellent. I'm just
But
going
I'm
to round the
going
corner and kill him. He's not even looking at me.
The
I should have
classic.
advantage.
I'm just gonna walk up next to him quietly. I'm trying to sneak up next to him.
Alright. So your attack rolls are going to have advantage.
23 for Malia.
Okay. So roll for damage.
That is 10 regular damage. And an additional 6 sneak damage.
And yeah, and he just disappears in a puff of smoke, and he drops nothing.
Nice.
Sick.
And you find an encrypted journal that he was trying to read. And then you know that this box was glowing.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that journal and stash it. And then I'm gonna pick in that chest and that crate. What's in there?
And you see what looks to be just these dark, like the blackest of black of shackles. And they appear to have runes etched in them. They're not chained together or anything. It looks like you just put them on as equipment. But they're glowing with these scarlet red runes.
That's ominous.
Use a cloth to carry those, I would suggest.
I'm going to have a raven grab those for me using summon raven, aka mage hand, and have.
They are heavier than 5 pounds, so they cannot be carried by mage hand.
I can pick. It's 10 pounds. That's
10 pounds?
the limit.
Oh, yeah, because these things are about 30 pounds apiece. They're heavy.
30-pound manacles?
Yeah, so
They're
one
magical.
of them is 30 pounds. The other one is also 30 pounds. So it's a total of 60 pounds.
Keep it away from Malakar, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick that up.
I was gonna say that too.
I have a look at those.
His gaze has already been cast upon it. You need to hide them now.
He like it's like virtual insanity. How he's just sliding over, trying to get it. Dun-dun.
The raven fails to pick it up, so I'm like, oh, these are too heavy. And then I'm gonna go slide over and take that bottle of wine.
So you just leave the shackles there, right?
Yeah, I
We
say,
need
hey,
it.
the shackles are in there. They are heavier than 10 pounds at least. I don't know how heavy they are.
I would like to
Best
check.
not touch them with your bare hands.
Yeah. If it's my turn, I would like to check with guidance on myself if I can make out any difference towards the shackles I have besides the visual effects of them and the mess.
Well, you still have detect magic up, don't you? So you should be able to sense if they're magical.
Yeah, and if I don't have detect magic up, I'm definitely gonna do it in this room. Like,
Well, you just put it up in the last room and it lasts for 10 minutes. It hasn't been 10 minutes.
yeah, but I'm not 100% certain how much time has gone, but I definitely want detect magic up here. Yeah.
Okay. And you can tell that these shackles are of infernal origin. And they look like they're cursed items.
As someone who speaks Infernal, can I read what exactly is written on them or what they are supposed to do?
Okay. So you can tell that what they say is, in various different words, it says, "Your soul fuels the flames of Bator." And then on another side it says, "Bound by the will of the archdevils. To wear me is to forfeit hope." And on the other one it says, "The fire burns eternal, you shall feed it. By these bonds I claim your essence, and power at the cost of eternity."
I'm not sure if I should touch them or not.
Just not
Alcars,
sure,
are you
huh?
what I was
Alright.
talking about?
Just leave them in the crate and we can take the crate.
You might.
Yeah,
You all might
yeah.
as well
Let's just take the crate.
You
take
all
the
might
crate
as
for
well
now.
search these crates while I can.
Delgar!
Malia, if you could
Keep
stay
your
behind me.
voice down. We can come back. We can come back and get this stuff after everyone here is dead.
This is important. How much can you carry?
A lot.
Then carry this.
We will come back for it after we've killed everyone. I'll carry it out of here.
Okay, so you guys are leaving it behind?
No, well, hold on. Nick's gonna run up.
Delgar, we might not be able to come back for him in time. It's probably best we just carry everything now.
I'm just gonna walk around with a big ass crate.
Yes!
What if
You
you
are
wrapped them in
strong.
something? No. What if you just
What?
wrapped them in something? Just some cloth.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. I think I've got something here. Let's see, woodcarver's tools,
Mr. Thomas
oil.
wants to use all this. Can I just like offer up these clothes
Hold on.
I have in my
I-
backpack?
I've got a bedroll. I'll wrap it in the bedroll.
Alright. You're able
Good
to
idea.
successfully wrap it in the bedroll and store it as you carry it forward.
All right, everyone happy now? We got the cursed manacles. Let's go.
Don't lose them.
Malachar,
Them.
calm down.
Don't pass me, guys. She didn't say to move forward.
Sorry, Malia.
Alright.
Guidance.
You just keep touching everyone, man.
It's such a good spell. I need to do it, man. I'm forced to do it. I'm forced.
All right, okay. Let's keep going. We're doing really good.
I telepathically say this passage turns
Hmm.
to the left. I had to figure out which direction it was going.
To the right.
It goes to the left from the perspective of Liliah.
Yeah, if you're going this way, you turn right. If you're going this way, you turn left.
Yeah, she means she means like down here.
Yeah.
The way she's looking, it's to the
Oh, yeah.
left.
Yeah, okay. So this way going this way it turns left.
And she continues down to this one.
Uh-huh.
Really?
There's a passage at the very end of the hall there, like on the bottom of
Yeah.
the loop. There's a little passage.
I see that, but
Guidance again.
I'm gonna keep on going down.
Guidance.
Okay, and you see as you look down this way there's a
Malachar, use guidance on her.
No, stop it.
God.
Guidance has a vocal component. You are going to be heard.
I telepathically say, go down the other passage,
My first idea was that I can only use
but
guidance
don't
for
go
my
around that
whip.
corner. Don't go around the corner.
We don't see anything down there, though.
Something in here.
Okay. And as you look around the corner, there is another scout.
We've got this.
This
Well,
one's alone. Let me try to get him to look the other way.
Any rope? Any alarm? Anything?
And as he looks at you, he's like, "You, why are you here? You know that the rotation hasn't started yet."
I know. I just have something I have to tell you, and I'm walking up to him.
Okay.
And I'm getting to the other side of him and just looking into the room real quick to see what is all this.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Nine.
You see a chest right here, and this is like all these are like jugs of water.
And I just turn back to him from here. Alright, we gotta start moving some of these jugs.
What are you talking about?
We have to move them, and telepathically I then say, take down this guy from behind.
Same as before.
Okay.
Attack.
No,
Charge.
Malachar, go back.
Not, you don't hear me,
Malia.
Malia.
Oh.
hears me.
I'm sorry.
Malia goes first on these attacks.
I'm trusting the
We're
rogue.
auxiliary force.
Yeah, I'm trusting the rogue for sneak attack.
Love myself some sneak attack.
I forgot we don't have the Gordon's hive mind in Skyrim, like
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Okay.
In the wind.
That's 8 regular damage, and an additional 2 sneak.
Okay. So you deal a total of 10 damage to him.
And just like before, I'm lashing out with the sickle as soon as I see Malia
Okay.
take her shot.
And Nick, are you way up there?
Yeah,
All right.
he's sticking around.
So that hits, and this guy dies.
Nice.
All right.
He figured they had it.
Okay. This looks clear for now. I'm gonna continue on.
Yeah. So
You
there's a
guys want
chest
to
over
investigate
here.
the room further?
All right, the raiding party, move on in and
So,
check the chest.
Malia, I need Malia and Malachar, make a perception check for me.
you want guidance, or should I use it on myself?
For perception, use it on yourself. My perception modifier is a 0.
Okay, I'm gonna use perception on my guidance on myself.
All right.
Um,
You see that one of these jugs is kind of like offset a little bit.
19 total.
Okay. You see one of these jugs is going to be offset a little bit.
I point at Malaya and there's something right where I spotted that mismatch.
Okay. I'll investigate the jug.
All right.
Gonna cast guidance on you for that though.
All right.
21.
You see that there is an emerald poking out, and it looks to be worth about 50 gold.
Okay. And then I'm going to take a look at this chest.
Okay, and it is locked.
I'm just going to quickly check it for any traps on it, or was that part of my earlier investigation?
Yeah, there's no traps on it.
Okay.
Guidance on Dex.
Yep. So 14 plus.
After some angry finagling and your thieves' tools getting stuck for a little bit, you're finally able to get it open, only to find that there's nothing inside.
Okay.
What a shame. Good job anyway.
Okay.
Immediately gonna go to life and give her guidance.
We have come to expect no less.
All right. And you see this Thornsguard scout.
Which direction is he facing?
He's facing. Hang on. Point and paint. He's facing like. Sorry, let me just use this. He's facing that way.
Alright, I'm gonna quietly step along the wall.
Okay. All right.
If he's not facing towards me, I'm going to take a shot.
All right.
And I'm gonna get right up next to him before you do that, so you get sneak attack.
Oh, I get sneak attack as long as I have advantage. So if he's not looking at me, I have advantage.
Well, I can get the sickle attack off too, so.
All right. So
22 hit. Yep. And that is 7 damage. Plus an additional 4 for my sneak.
All right.
And then the sickle is a natural 1.
Oh no!
Oh
Sick.
shit!
So
Okay.
you take your sickle and you swing it, and you accidentally.
But hold on, am I sneak? Because he's not looking at me this
you
time.
can, you can have advantage. I'll give you advantage.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better.
There you are.
There
For 3 damage.
Okay.
All right. He's still alive.
So Nick's gonna try to finish him off here. Yeah, okay. There's that. And
And he
that's
dies.
something. Okay, perfect. Didn't have to fire
Okay.
another shot.
He
Delgar.
drops a light crossbow.
Nice.
Ooh.
Quietly, I say to Delgar, move his body away from the corridors.
Delgar's gonna grab the body and haul it back to like here, and then
Make
rejoin
you-
the party.
Do they leave a body?
Puff of smoke.
Yeah, they
Oh,
tend
yeah.
Yeah,
to
you're
smoke.
right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh my
right.
god, you're right. They disappear completely.
Raven, there is no body.
I wouldn't have said that.
I know. I'm just being a jerk.
All right.
And then I'm just gonna
And-
peek down this hallway.
Okay. You see nothing down this hallway, just that it curves off.
Let's go down there first.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna head down this hallway.
okay. I want those of you that passed this point to make a perception check for me.
Hey.
Okay.
Perception.
Nick has not crossed the boundary yet.
I got a 14.
11.
There's a hidden box. There's like a hidden compartment right over here.
Okay, never mind.
Can I go investigate it?
Raiding
Sure.
squad.
Sweet.
22 change
Oh,
something?
man.
Or
I'm gonna do Kenku recall for.
One. I accidentally rolled sleight of hand.
advantage. Sure.
Well, it looks as though there's a box there, and it's attached to the ropes that are
The ropes.
along the wall.
I'm gonna investigate it really quick. See exactly if this is an alarm trigger. I got 21.
All right, it looks as though this is where the ropes all come to, and this is where the alarm triggers. This is where the sound comes from.
Don't
You said-
bother disabling it because you might activate it.
I'm gonna try to tell Malakar really quick. Delgar would have got a kick out of this. The ropes, they lead here. Big bell.
Like the path south goes further from the way he's. We should head north first from the way he's.
Well,
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
That's player knowledge, not character knowledge.
Delgar's going to change his mind and go back to Malia.
Bruh.
I'm following the leader.
Elias is going to
Oh,
continue.
my
down
bad.
the hall.
My bad.
Okay.
are you confident that you can disable those traps?
If I can manage to finagle a lock with another lock, I'm certain I could try something with this, but I might need some help.
Okay. And further
Admittedly,
in,
maybe a
you
little
see
guidance.
a couple of soldiers. You see a pedestal that has a ice shard on it, and surrounding the ice shard, it's it seems like a circle of frost. And you see 3 soldiers, and you see one very important looking guy, all surrounding this thing, keeping guard of it.
All right, I'm gonna snap Phelan into existence right here.
Okay.
Just right next to me. Have her peer through around the corner on the ground, and then I'm gonna motion back.
All right.
And then say how this is. There are 4 people this direction. I'm leaving Phelan to make sure they don't follow us, and let's go check the northern pass.
Oh,
Hey, what's that over there?
Well, Elgar, you'll be
I
happy
try
know
to
this is the
keep
big
him
bell.
away from the ropes.
Malak, hold on.
I'm not
what
strong
is it?
enough to
This is really
forcefully
interesting.
do that.
Okay, hold on, Sir Thomas.
But
Sir
I would-
Thomas, what is it?
This is where the bells lead to. This is where the ropes go. I'm
Oh, no
assuming
freaking
if
way.
we fuck this up, everyone will know we're here. Again.
Okay, so
Delgar.
we learned our lesson. Let's turn around. We pull the
I
rope on the
think
way
it-
out after everyone's dead.
I think it might be worth it to try to disable it, though. Maybe, perhaps our
No,
sneaky friend.
don't mess with the
Don't-
alarm.
Don't worry about it.
We're gonna carry
We
on.
will.
We'll pull the rope on the way out, I promise, as long as you're good.
Can I get a
blurring myself
token
because I'm kinda
for
wow.
Phelan?
And
Yes.
I try to stop playing right guard against Delgar and like, thank you.
All's well.
Phelan will be right here and watching our backs. And
Cool.
observing and reporting in telepathically to me what these guys are doing
All right.
as I walk this direction.
Alright, and around the corner you see that there's someone looking at the books that are right here. These appear to be bookshelves.
One guy.
Is he looking in this direction or
He's
the other
looking at
direction?
the bookshelf. So, this direction.
Alright, I'm gonna tell telepathically everyone to stay, or at least Malaya to stay. Do not cross this threshold. And I'm going to rotate myself around.
Okay. And you see a spear on the ground about right here.
I'm gonna leave that behind for now. And then I'm gonna rotate around.
My bad, Mr. Dilgar.
That's okay. That's
To the
okay,
back.
Nick.
I'm gonna grab a book from the shelf
Okay.
here.
So, hang on. There's a couple of things.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so you see, on your way around, you see a glowing book right here. You see a spear right there, and then a small little fancy, like, romantical-looking trinket in an open chest right here.
I am going to grab a non-glowing book.
Okay.
And just kind of tuck it under my arm. And just nonchalantly walk this direction.
And this guy is going to be very, forward and says, You're not supposed to be here.
I'm trying to figure out where to return this book. It was outside. Can you help me with that? And telepathically saying, get this guy from behind.
He says, sure, I guess. Get back to your post, though. And he reaches forward to grab the book.
And as he does that, I take the sickle and I slash at him.
and I try to hit with a 15.
Okay, that hit. I'm gonna say it hits, even though I'm lowering the AC. 15 does hit. 7 does
Oh.
not hit.
Yeah, I rolled my damage anyway, but yeah, ignore it.
Okay.
10 damage in total for Malia.
Okay.
I think that is for me.
Mm-hmm.
I do not hit my shots.
You're doing it at advantage, right?
Oh, am I? Okay. Let's try again then. That does not hit. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's 11 damage.
Ooh.
All right. And then
Nick just spray fires the hallway and only one hits.
But that one hits.
It hits. It hits though.
all right.
Now, can the others attack?
Yes.
All right.
Can I go try to grapple him and try to
No. Let us go first, and then you do the grappling.
Okay. Look, you can do the grapple
Oh, yeah.
if you want. Go for it. I will allow it.
Yeah, cover
I'm
this
gonna-
guy's mouth, man.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go try to grapple him and cover his mouth while I'm doing
He
it.
got a 7.
Okay. What's my advantage here with this?
That's easy to clear. Come on now.
I think
Come
it's
on.
+3. I got an 8. I think 18 with my dex.
All right.
We're in combat.
You can roll either athletics
All right,
or
so
acrobatics.
As
here, I
you
believe.
grapple him and he realizes he's about to be, he believes he's about to be interrogated. He mutters the word Ignis Ablaut, and then he explodes in a fireball, dealing 3d10 fire damage in a circle. So I need a dexterity save from anyone within a 15-foot radius.
Delgar's not up there. Delgar's still around the corner.
Yeah, so that's Sir
Right,
Thomas.
right. Yeah,
Sir
right.
Thomas, yeah.
30
Yeah. I got a 17.
13.
All right, so you take half damage. So
Mm.
you take 8 damage
Oh boy.
as he explodes and dies.
Delgar will approach Sir Thomas and hand him a health potion.
I brush off some of the now frayed, burnt feathers coming off of my skin, and I recast False Life.
Nice.
Okay?
Does anybody look here like he is close to death?
No.
Okay.
Nice.
You guys are doing
All right.
fine. You're not
So
getting
they can-
killed.
These guys can explode too. Fantastic.
Is any changes in the positions in the other room?
Nope, they don't move. They probably heard the explosion, but they don't move.
Oh, that was audible.
Sick.
But
Raven,
it's clear they looked this way when that happened, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They heard the explosion, but they're not moving.
Okay.
Raven, what did you find in this room?
There's a romantic trinket right here. There's a spear sitting underneath the chest over here. And there's a glowing book right over here.
Nick grabs the book immediately and
What?
is looking for some other things of note on the shelf. It is a library, after all.
I'm gonna go grab the little romantic trinket.
So you said the spear is underneath the chest?
It is the chest is sitting on top of the spear.
Malachar, take a look at this chest. See anything about it?
I detect any magic.
You detect that there is some sort of magic going on. It appears to be illusion magic.
Illusion magic.
I don't know what that means.
I hold my hand up. There
And
is-
Nick, what are you investigating?
The bookshelf, see if there's anything else interesting.
There's like some books about magic, but nothing remotely similar to the.
Well, sure, but he'll
Grimoire
still
carrying.
take them. Mm-hmm. He'll still take the stuff on the shelf.
Okay.
Just a few books.
I'd also like to inform everyone that those 4 in the other room had heard that explosion.
Oh, they'll get it coming soon.
We should get move on.
This is probably the orc spear that we need for the orcs.
And
Is it only illusion magic I detect here?
yes.
I try to kick the chest.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's gonna be a bit more tactful, but all right. Caution
All
to the
right.
wind.
So, in response, what the chest decides to do is it lashes out and bites with the 24 to hit.
Oh fuck.
Oh
And
no.
it says,
Te voy a comer el culo.
Oh, but
Te
that's
voy a
more
comer el
than
culo.
illusion
hold on,
magic.
Hold on. What does the chest say?
the chest says, Te voy a comer el culo. And it
Can I
bites you.
understand that?
Oh, it's a
7 damage.
mimic. Kill it.
Do I need to
who?
roll in initiative, or do I just?
It's
get some
already part of
damage?
the initiative.
All right.
Who hold on. Who did it deal the damage to?
Malakark for kicking it.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right, that makes sense.
How much damage was it?
7.
That's 7. All right. I thought a
Nick,
mimic had more than just illusion. That's why. Fucking hell, man! You
Oh,
fooled
wait, hang
me.
on. It also
You
does acid damage.
fooled me.
And you take 4 additional acid damage as well.
Oh,
Ouch.
4 additional acid damage. Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Great.
Nick will
Fucking
drop the
hell.
books at his feet and start firing. That's not gonna hit. And that's probably not gonna hit. What's the... you know what? I'm not gonna even bother asking.
The AC of the mimic is 12.
Yeah, okay. Well, they still don't hit, but...
So, right now it is Malakar's turn.
It is my turn. Great. I'm gonna use both my hands and push it into its mouth. I'm gonna say, "Du verreckst jetzt!"
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use both my hands and shove it into its mouth. And I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Gee.
So is that a wisdom save?
That's a con save.
I thought
It
that was
got,
an
it got a
attack
nat
roll.
20.
Oh no.
And I'm actually gonna make you take additional acid damage. So you take 5 additional acid damage and you burn your hands.
Fucking hell. Would I have done additional damage if she would have rolled bad? You know, fucking hell, I hate the changes. Before it was a 2-hit, and you could have nuked it for like 60-10. Now it's 3d10, but it's divided by 2 now.
Well, considering you
So-
shoved your hands into its mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it
boy.
still takes 26 divided by 2 necrotic damage.
Hang on.
Pretty good.
13
Okay.
ain't
That
bad.
was an amazing roll, though, yeah. And I take 5 acid damage, right?
Yep. So you're down to 4 HP.
Yep.
Better beat a retreat.
Well, currently
I'm
his
gonna-
hands are inside this mimic.
Oh,
Can I still cast, though?
You can still cast.
I'm
Now
gonna-
your hands are inside this mimic as it's you've given it an opportunity to bite down on you, so that's where you're gonna start your
Alright.
turn.
But I'm gonna cast Healing Word as a bonus action on myself.
Okay.
Are you able to do 2-leveled spells in the same turn?
As
Isn't
long as I
healing
have,
word?
as long as I have spell slots, I can cast spells as a cleric.
I thought
Bonus
the rules were
action,
still
so-
that, yeah, but you still can't do 2-leveled spells, even if one says bonus action. It has to be a bonus action spell and then a cantrip. I thought they did change that.
I'm going to allow it if you want to do it.
yeah. Yeah.
Thanks. We can check that up, Malaya, because I'm interested in that. I healed myself for 10 now, but we can come back to that later, Malaya. Yeah, thank you, Warden, and that's gonna be my turn for now.
Okay.
One spell with a spell slot per turn under the 2024 rules.
We were allowing it though, so
Yeah. So
the warden already
Delgar.
said.
Yeah, because I
We're
want
just
to
gonna
get
move
you
on
guys
here.
through this dungeon. So
Yeah.
whatever we need to do to move it along. So it's now Delgar's turn. You can see that
Okay.
Malakar's arms are inside the mimic.
Okay. Well, I guess Delgar's just gonna try to attack the mimic without hurting Malakar's hands.
Swinging don't like the head.
Oh, that's not gonna fucking hit. Nope. Delgar missed.
Like you try to aim
Ten.
for the parts that don't have the hands, and you just miss instead.
Whiffed.
All right, Malia. You currently don't have line of sight.
But I can hear them.
You can hear them. You can hear that there's some sort of weird struggling going on.
And I have 35 movement, so I can get up by Nick.
Perfect. Let me move the side so you get a better angle.
23 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 regular damage and an additional 6 sneak damage.
Okay. And now it is Sir Thomas's turn. You look over and you see arrows poking out of this chest. You see Delgar brought down his axe, and this like Malakar is like kind of struggling inside of this chest.
My first thought's gonna be, and I thought I was the one who was horrible. I'm gonna run over to the mimic, right? And I'm going to try. Hear me out here. I'm going to try to use the action of shove.
Wait, how much movement do you have?
40.
Okay.
Exactly 40.
Wait, don't shove it. His arms are in it.
No. Hold on. Hear me out here, right?
He's gonna shove.
Here's why I'm
Malakar.
thinking the shove action, right? I'm going to try to do the shove action, but with that, I'm going to try to push against his mouth in order to try to like force his upper jaw open. That way he can have a moment to release. Does that make sense?
All right. Fair enough.
Okay. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're about to just shove the whole mimic and rip his arms off.
No. I have a little bit more sense than that. Let me see. That's gonna. Is that gonna be acrobatics or is that gonna be athletics?
Do athletics.
Okay.
It's gonna resist with a 22.
Okay. I got a 15.
So you do not succeed.
Okay. All right. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Is this
the
mimic
most
looking hurt?
dangerous thing in here?
Huh? It is not the most dangerous thing in here, no.
That's horrible.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, Malakar decided to shove his arms inside of it. So
It's about to be. How hurt is this mimic looking?
it looks a bit damaged.
Oh, so okay. I'm not killing it in one turn. Okay.
No.
Let me see here.
No, it's.
All right.
I think total it took 13 necrotic from Malakar. That's it. Or actually, no. Malia landed a hit, right?
Yeah.
Yep, I did.
Okay.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, use patient defense, and while I do, I'm going to spit in its eye and try to taunt it away from Malakar, if I can.
It doesn't really have an eye.
Oh, somewhere on it to try to piss it off.
Okay.
This is not working.
Do you want me to roll to see if that does anything?
Okay.
Here, let's see.
Cómprame la
I guess
cena
that's gonna
primero.
be what, intimidation?
Sure.
All right, let's see here. Intimidation. Oh, I got a 5.
And
Oh,
you know,
fuck.
as you do that, it says comprarme la cena primero.
Is that
Speaking
infernal?
Latin.
Okay. This is the Spanish mimic that I heard about.
It is, yeah, it is. Canonically, mimics speak Spanish.
That's fucking
That is-
awesome.
I don't know if that's racist or awesome or what it is.
I think
It's just awesome. That's it.
Man.
And what it said, like translated, says "Buy me dinner first."
Hmm.
And then whose turn is it next? It's Liliath's turn next.
Alright, I am going to use my full movement and a dash action to get right here, and that'll be my turn.
And you see Thomas spit
wait,
on the
no,
mimic.
I'm gonna hex it with strength.
Okay. And you see Thomas spit on this mimic. You see Malakard, like, he's got his arm stuck inside of it, and Delgar is just, like, trying to hit it with his axe. And it's now Nick's turn.
So he definitely heard it over the commotion that it spoke, right?
Yes.
Doesn't comprehend it. Okay, he's gonna call out and ask everyone present. It just spoke. Does anyone know comprehend language?
I do, but kill it.
Nick, after I
me,
spit
I
on him,
guess.
you'd be like,
All right.
I'm not
Damn.
wasting the effort to talk to a box.
do you really want
Okay,
to
no,
comprehend
that's
languages of the thing that has his
Gotcha.
hands?
That was actually pretty racist, Raven.
Yeah. You can't just call him a box, bro. That's fucked up.
With a hard X too, bro. That's
Look,
horrible.
Yeah.
He's biting off Malakar's hands right now. I don't care if I offend him.
He stuck his hands in there.
Jeez.
Oh.
Love you,
That's-
sister.
He
That's
didn't
true.
buy him
To be
dinner
honest,
first.
we broke into his fucking house and
Right.
shoved our hands in his mouth. Like, we're the perpetrators on this one.
And spit on him, dude. Like, come on.
This is fucked up.
Poor guy was just chilling on a spear.
I'm on your side,
Apologize to
though.
him.
Alright. So,
And so
Just-
could the
just shoot
mimic
him, just-
possibly.
Just
But
shoot him, Nick.
fucking
Just shoot him.
whatever. Whatever. He fires a few bolts into the poor box.
okay, so those both land.
Good, I guess. I would rather. This is a very uncomfortable situation. 9 damage.
Alright. And because your arms are already still in it, I'm going to say it automatically hits, but whether or not the attack lands will determine if you take half damage from the actual physical damage. So, first one, so yeah, you're going to take half damage here, Malakar, but it's going to continue to bite down. So you take 5, so you take 2 bite damage, and then you take 8 acid damage, as it's now beginning to dissolve your arms.
10 total.
10 total damage.
That is
And now it is your turn.
terrible, but also somewhat
We got you.
pleasant.
Just like, you just enjoying the acid damage? Like, are you smiling? Are you just like big old smirk on your face?
No, that just was pure pleasure right there.
Malakar's robe begins to grow.
Dog, like, first he says to buy me dinner, but then he's over here, like, making him, like, I can't with this mimic, dude.
Yeah, it's
What?
It's like that scene from Rick and Morty.
Oh no.
let's just kill this thing and try to salvage what's left here.
Indeed.
All right, Malakar, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna surrender to Malaya here. She has a good point in terms of spells and action usage. But Malaya, I can cast a cantrip and a spell slot, right?
Yeah, and when he hit you, because your reaction is not part of your turn, you could have hellish reboot.
I could have held a
Oh, yeah.
rebuke, but I'm lacking spell slots. Very short on them right now.
And we have the boss fight.
Let's just go for
Yeah.
with Toll the Dead for now on that mother.
Okay,
Mother-
that's a wisdom save.
Dude, that is a wisdom save 13.
You got a 15.
Wow.
It's a wise
So
one.
no damage.
Mimic is cracked.
Um.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
It says manos deliciosas.
Oh,
I
I
know
knew
what
that
that
last
means.
word.
Yeah.
For
Manos
10
means
HP.
hands. He's saying your hands are delicious, so he is getting kind of frisky right now.
They both are. They're about to start making love.
Yeah,
man.
we are
And
very
because-
much involved here.
And because
Quickly,
your hands
hump
are
the box.
still in the box, you take 4
Whoa,
more
whoa, whoa!
acid damage.
Everyone's just calling it box now.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
with the
yeah,
hard
sorry.
edge? Oh, we talked about this.
Right.
I like how it tells me to buy me dinner, but then it's just like making out with my Alucard. Like, what is this? Why?
So I heal
Am I not
10
good
and I heal 10 for 14 and I take 4 acid damage at the end of my turn for 10
because your
health.
arms
total.
are still in the box.
Alright,
Way
gotcha.
to tank.
So I'm
Way to tank.
So I'm 10 HP total. Alright, that's my turn.
Is that my turn now?
Yes, it's now Delgar's turn.
Okay, Delgar's gonna take like an upward swing, aiming at like the top jaw of the mimic. So kind of like an attempt to deal damage, but also to kind of try and free Malakar. That's
Alright.
24. Okay. Oh, fuck. That's only gonna be 8 damage.
Alright, and you're able to dislodge the top jaw in enough time for Malakar to pull his arms out.
Does he want to, though?
That's a good question. Malakar, are you going to let your arms come out?
I'm gonna take the opportunity and take my arms out.
Okay.
Call.
He might like
Good- a
pain,
good
but he
call.
doesn't want to die. Fair enough.
Thank you very much.
And as
Good
you
call.
pull your
Yeah.
arms out, they're covered with acid.
Just this.
Fine.
What is this group?
And then now it's now Malia's
know.
turn.
Nat 20.
All right.
Nice. Let's go.
Our little assassin.
So that's 11 regular damage. Plus an additional 3 and an additional 2 for a total of 16 damage.
Okay, and are you trying to kill the mimic?
Yep.
Okay, so you fire off these arrows as Malakar pulls his hands out. These 2 arrows fly right in, and then it just like its jaw just goes back, and it you can tell that it dies.
Malakar, why did you grab its mouth?
And why did you moan?
Why is your robe like that?
Do you need to get that checked out?
I'm just gonna like flick the acid off of my arms, try to
Did the-
respawn, and just wave it off, and just like it was illusion magic. It was.
What?
You know what? Just
Okay.
just be careful around here.
I'm gonna
did
look
the
up at Sir
acid-
Thomas and say, like, to be honest, this is hardly the strangest thing he's done.
I'm gonna look at Delgar straight in his eyes. I'm gonna be like, he's done worse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Did the acid burn away Malakar's clothing enough so we can see his actual skin?
Yeah.
Good
I'm
question.
gonna say you can see his arms.
What do they look
His
like?
arms look like.
Beyond acid burned.
I said, should I answer that or are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
White skin, but heavily scarred. Almost like fire victim, but not completely.
Well, yeah, you just had your arms in
Makes
acid.
a lot of sense.
I was about to say the same thing.
Okay,
I mean,
Nick grabs
okay,
a spear off the
besides-
ground while everybody talks.
Besides that acid wounds, that's what I meant. You have these acid wounds, but besides that, you have white skin and heavily scarred all around, even without like that acid. That just was.
We're running out of time here, guys.
Yeah. Got
Turn into a pumpkin soon.
one So at this point, you guys have retrieved the Sphere of Drumboat, and you do know that there is one more artifact in this, and there's one final room.
And I
There's still this.
They haven't moved. They are aware of our presence now. I'm going to try to hone the disguise just a little, just enough to get close to them.
Nick chucks a healing potion to Malakar, by the way.
I'm gonna drink it.
I would hope so.
I'm gonna nod to him friendly. That's if I use it not as a bonus action, I can heal for what? It's 1d10 plus
1d8
1d8 plus 2.
plus 4.
1d8 plus 4.
It's 2d4 plus 2 or 1d8 plus 4.
Nick, Malia,
Nice! Love it!
Gosh, man.
You go for 5.
Volume, bro. Almost took my headphones off my head.
Nick
Sorry,
and Malia,
sorry.
if you could use your arrows and bolts and whatnot and shoot the wall as I run around the corner.
What part of the wall?
Just don't hit me.
Well, like, what's the full plan here before we do anything? Because these guys are tough.
I'm going to run around the corner here and run into the group as if I'm one of them being shot at by people.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So you mean like they're gonna shoot like right there?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
So
Don't move up there, too.
pretend that
Just to pull them
Liliath
close,
is
yeah.
one of the enemies, and she's being chased by you guys.
So the plan is to try and draw them into the hallway, because there's like 70 feet between us here.
Yeah.
Cool.
enough.
That works well.
Nick fires 2 bolts into the wall.
And I'm gonna run around the corner immediately.
Okay. And this guy, you're gonna see him disappear.
Well, he was the one I was worried about.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
Not
keep running.
Oh,
And these
Oh,
three,
he's invisible.
no.
and
These are the
three
exploding
are
guys.
gonna draw their swords.
Oh, shit.
And then I'm
I
going
can't metagame
to
here.
fake
Did one of our
trip.
plans work?
No.
No, they already knew something was going on. They heard the
No,
fireball.
we're fine, I think.
Nah, we're
No,
good.
no. I think we're fine.
I'm out of spell
I think-
slots,
I don't
so
think you
just
know
so
what just happened.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what just happened.
He went invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, he casted invisibility.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to fake trip and then turn and face this direction.
Okay.
Are they doing anything?
They're just standing there with their swords drawn. It seems as though their direct orders were to stay by the artifact. That's, or at least that's what you could presume.
All right, you guys can come around the corner and
No mercy between colleagues, huh? Okay.
Okay.
So who starts
you
out
don't have to
here?
walk all the way out here. I'm not gonna
And,
like.
I'm gonna charge.
and two,
I'm in
No,
a
hold on.
rush.
Hold on. Let the DM
Hold
do
on.
his
and
thing.
then 2
Yeah, of
daggers. And this guy's gonna reveal himself. He's gonna throw 2 daggers. One's gonna be at Liliath here, and then the other one's gonna be at Delgar.
Damn.
14 misses Delgar. So which one hit me? Which one was aimed at me?
So I need a Constitution save on Liliath, and you take 7 damage.
6.
So you are poisoned for 1 minute. You take the poison condition.
Ow.
And we are gonna start at the top up on the top of the list here. So Nick,
Hey. We thin the herd or focus the one?
And here's another cons check for my my hex switch goes away.
That was a question to the actual characters.
What?
Did anyone hear that?
No.
Do we thin the herd or focus the one, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
I would say we should probably I don't know, maybe if like me and Malakar can go on the guards to kind of distract them, and then the rest of you go for sneaky pants there.
I could probably like grappling pin Sneaky Pants and just keep him pinned if people can keep me like okay, and we could just kill him.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
You might need to throw me over there, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't really want to metagame. I'll just let y'all do this. All right. I'll just start firing at the regular guys then.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take aggro.
Okay, let me
what I do.
go ahead and switch the music here. So.
Okay.
Yeah, please, music for Malakar Death, because I'm so fucking dead.
Don't worry,
I got a nat 20 on my second bolt. I'm going to shoot at D.
At D?
At D.
Okay. And how much damage do you do?
6.
6 damage.
Crit didn't account for much, but it's still okay damage. And she's going to try to run forward a bit.
Alright. This guy's going to step up to here.
Fuck.
Alright. And that's going to be his turn. Because he can't actually approach any of you at this point. So it is now Malakar's turn.
Yeah. First, at the very first, I'm gonna drink another health potion. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. As a bonus action. As a bonus action. So 2d4 plus 2. That's 6 HP. 6 HP back. And I'm gonna walk all the way up. Gonna walk all the way up. Gonna look at them. Hurt me! Not my fellas. And I'm gonna hit myself. With the whip.
Okay.
For 1d4 damage. Max roll, amazing, I love it. I'm gonna 4 damage to myself. And I'm gonna use Hardened by Pain for my second and last time to reduce any physical damage by 50%.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Then D is going to run up and attack at you. Make a swing at you. He gets a 6. So.
No.
That does not work. And now it is Delgar's turn.
I think you've got enough movement, Thomas, to get to Sneaky. So I'm just going to charge C and keep him off you.
Actually, yeah, I have perfectly enough movement. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Delgar is going to activate his rage, and then he's going to charge and do a little bit of an attack. Okay. Ba-bomp.
Just like that, we'll pump.
Yeah, it's a little dwarf hop.
Alright.
That's a 13.
That misses.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, it's Malia's turn.
Alright, let's see here. I'm going to take a shot at D. For a 19.
That hits.
For 7 regular damage and 4 sneak damage for a total of 10.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. It is now Sir Thomas's turn.
Okay. I am going to run right up to this guy. Hear me out here. Bonus action.
That is going
I'm
trigger
going to
attack of
unarmed.
opportunity.
Unless you use monk shit.
Unless I use monk shit.
Can you
Monk
get right,
shift.
can't you
Shift.
get right between them so that you don't trigger the opportunity attack and still are in range?
He doesn't have enough movement for that.
So
I have enough movement to
you got
get
an 11,
exactly.
so it doesn't work.
He can
Okay.
use
Yeah.
disengage and sprint
Well,
at the same turn as a monk
he-
as a bonus action.
Yeah. He missed the
Yeah.
attack though.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it doesn't
That's
matter. He missed the attack.
All right. So,
So,
hear me
right
out. You were saying.
Right up to Sneaky. I'm going to look at him. I'm going to feint a left, and I'm going to try to hit him with the right for a bonus action unarmed strike. Try and knock the wind out of him. Right.
Okay.
Let me see here. Roll 17. There's a 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Okay. Let me see. 1d6 plus 3. That's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage, trying to knock the wind out of him.
All right.
All right.
And
Would you say that the wind is successfully knocked out of him?
I'm gonna say no, because he's a kind of a beefy boy.
Oh, a beefy boy. Does that at least like push him back a little bit?
Yeah, it'll push him back a bit. Sure. I'll
All right.
allow that. But you
After this, I'm going to. Sorry, what?
go ahead. Go ahead.
After this, I'm going to try to swoop around and I'm going to try to grapple him, right, with my main action.
Grapple this guy. Now he's 7 feet away.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't move that much, can I? I don't have no bonus action.
You shouldn't have said the push thing.
Well, I was trying to knock the wind out of him. I was trying to. Yeah, you're right. Huh.
All right. Well, he's gonna step forward and strike at you twice with his serrated longsword. 19 to hit, and
Yeah.
a 12 to hit.
The 19 hits, 12 doesn't.
Okay. So you take 12 damage.
Oh boy, that is not
Jeez.
good.
And then he's going to use a bonus action and use the rest of his movement to hide behind here. And that'll be his turn. It's now this guy's turn. He's going to run up and attack at Malachar. Gets a 7, so he misses. It's now Raven's turn.
You wouldn't even make
Ryan
it into the
is going
Calaris, not
to
even hitting yourself, would you? Bitch.
Cast Fairy Fire right here.
Good. Good.
Everyone in there needs to make a
Good.
dex saving throw. DC is 14.
Okay, the first soldier gets a 20. The other F gets a 6, so he's lit up. And then this guy gets a 20, dirty 20.
Damn it. That was the one I was hoping to get.
So
He's a rogue, so his dex
And
is high.
then I am going to move as far back as I can. Oh, does Phelan have initiative in this tracker?
we can give Phelan initiative.
She's supposed to.
It's going to take place after yours.
Cool. I will have her go this way. She's not useful in combat right now.
All right,
That'll be my turns.
and we go back up to the top of the list with Nick.
Okay, let me see if I can do anything here. I want to do something fancy here. Yeah, Nick's gonna run up to F over here, and he's going to try to grab the man's helmet, right? He's wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna grab the man's helmet, and he is going to use his magical tinkering to make his helmet a light source that makes it extremely hard to see. So that is a 5-foot radius of light, of concentrated light. There's that.
Okay.
And then after that, he's just going to take a regular swing with his dagger at the same man. I don't believe that hits, though.
That does not hit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So considering he is taller than you, I want a dex check. DC is gonna be 14.
Okay. It doesn't. To be honest, I don't even feel like that would be necessary because all you have to do is just slap it. All he has to do is touch it.
So yeah, you're how tall are you?
He's 4 foot tall.
4 foot. So you'd have to reach up 2 feet in order to tap his helmet.
I don't think it's that hard, but all right. If you choose for okay, fine.
What ability are you using?
He's trying to light up.
It's just magical tinkering.
Yeah, he's trying to.
All
light
you
up
have
the
to
guy's
do
helmet.
is just touch something, and then it.
Okay, so with things like touch, like the light spell, for instance, is like an attack roll, I believe.
It's not. There's no roll for it. It's just you do it.
What spell are you referring to?
It's not a spell. It's magic tinkering. It's an ability for Artificer.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a homebrew thing. That's very.
It's not homebrew. It's visual content.
Nah, it's.
Okay.
It's a part of the
What's the
site. It counts.
Yeah, it's.
If it does, if it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. Whatever.
Yeah,
We move
at
on.
the end of the day, it's DM ruling. Yeah.
So yeah, because you're trying to use it in a way that's going to disable or make life difficult for the guard. That's why I had it do it as a DC.
Figured because it didn't have the roll to it, I could just do it though. But if I had to jump for it, then fine. It's fine.
So.
I mean, DC seems fair.
The old light cantrip has a rule for it that is
It's
somewhat
not
similar.
a cantrip.
I know, but it's a similar concept. That's what I'm
So,
saying.
Yeah, I get their point. I get
The
their
Soldier
point.
C is going to strike at Delgar. So, with the 22,
Yep, that hits, definitely.
you take 4 damage.
That's nothing. He's gonna spit.
Okay, and it's now Malakar's turn.
Arms up! Arms up! Arms up! Try it. And I walk past them, provocative. And I'm gonna use a dodge action and end my turn.
Okay.
What?
Well, D's gonna try to strike at you anyway, and he misses with the 6. Now it is Delgar's turn.
Alright. just a regular old axe swing on C-Boy. That's a 16.
That hits.
Alright. Alright, 14 plus 2, 16 damage.
16 damage. You take a mighty hefty swing at this guy, and you hit him pretty. You hit him really hard. He's hurting. It's now Malia's turn.
Milia's gonna just come up here and take a shot at C.
Okay.
$15,
That's gonna hit.
6 regular damage, and 1 sneak damage.
And you can tell he's really hurting after that attack. It's now Sir Thomas's turn.
Okay, so the rule for uncanny metabolism, whenever you roll initiative, you can regain all expended focus points. When I do, roll my martial arts die and regain number of hit points equal to my monk level plus the level I rolled. Would I just be able to use this to heal myself right now in combat, or no?
I'm gonna
At the
say
very
no
start of the
because
combat.
yes, because that's at the very start of the combat. It's at the start
Yeah.
of the initiative. So
Okay. Let me check my inventory. Oh, sweet, yeah. Can I use this potion of healing as an action?
as a bonus action, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna use a potion of healing really quick. Let me roll 2d4. Sweet, 8
So
health. You know what? I take it. 2d4 plus 2. Sweet. Okay, as my bonus action, I'm going to run over here to him, and I'm going to make an unarmed strike against Soldier C.
all right.
Boop. Alright, that's a natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
And he disappears
Let's
in
go.
smoke as your fist just goes right through his chest.
That was mine.
Mortal Kombat!
Okay, dude,
we
Malachi,
say
you gotta stop shouting into your mic, man. Like you're killing me.
sorry,
I'm
buddy.
half asleep here, bro. Come on.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Are you
I
gonna do
am
anything
not
else,
asleep.
Sir Thomas?
Yeah, I'm gonna... Well, no, I can't take any other actions, can I? And no more bonus actions.
Yeah. Are you gonna move anywhere else?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go around here to Nick's left,
All right. Okay. Then
and that'll be my turn.
Revan Alice is gonna, say peekaboo, and then
Oh boy.
strike at Malachar twice with his serrated longsword. He gets a nat 1, so he's gonna take 1d4 embarrassment damage. But he's got advantage, so hang on. So
But he got disadvantage.
for what?
He got it because I used the dodge action, so all attacks against me are with
All right,
disadvantage.
never mind.
So he's rolling straight. Yeah.
So, okay, so it's a 9 and 14. Neither of those hit. He takes 1d4 embarrassment.
Pathetic.
And then he uses a bonus action to hide again.
Fucker.
I also want to point out with Fairy Fire, all the objects as well, they're lit up and can't benefit from invisibility. So the
Does
ice
it also
thing-
count for armor and stuff?
No, if it's worn, it's
If-
considered
So
part
this,
of
is,
the
yeah, so
creature.
this is a pillar that he's hiding behind right here.
Yes,
see,
but
I see.
importantly, the item that we're looking for,
It's
the ice shard, is
it's sitting right here.
yes, and it is lit and can't benefit from invisibility.
Okay. It's now the Thorns Guard's turn. He's also going to strike at Malachar because, you just kind of T-posed on him and they didn't like that.
No. 15
so
up.
He misses.
Whew.
It's now Liliath's turn.
Liliath is just going to cast False Life on herself. And that will be her turn.
Okay. And I'm assuming you don't want Phelan to do anything else?
Phelan is just chilling.
Okay. We're back up to Nick.
Alright. So, this dude's fairy fire, right?
Yes.
So you have advantage.
Okay. I'm just gonna do my normal thing and swing a bunch of times. Okay, only one of them actually hit. But it's 6 damage to him.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Are you going to move anywhere?
Nope. It would provoke opportunity attack. So no, he's just gonna sit there.
Okay. He is facing away from you, so I would say it wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity if you want to back off.
He'll just stay there. It's fine.
Okay. Malachar, it's your turn.
Who of the guys I can see looks the most hurt?
The ones that's the most hurt is the one that's not lit up. So D.
D. Right. You had your chance. Now. Over. Told it that.
Okay.
Wisdom 13.
You got an 11.
That misses. And he's hurt, so it's 1d12.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's poor.
Oh.
12 necrotic damage.
Oh, good. It's all good.
Two necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Alright. And
That's my turn.
okay. And the guy's gonna strike back at you with an 8. He misses. That's
That
gonna be
misses.
Delgar's turn.
Delgar is going to charge F and swing at F, attempting to cleave both of them.
Okay.
So you roll with advantage on him because he's fairy fired, right?
Yep.
Okay. $15. Does a 15 hit?
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so I'm going to hit both of them. That's 11 to F, and that is 10 to D.
Alright, D just dies. So you
Nice.
in a puff of smoke. And
Good swing.
This one takes 11. Alright. And now it's Malia's turn.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna cunning action dash to give myself extra movement to get up here so I can see if I can see the guy who's been hiding behind that chest.
Okay, and you can see him.
And I'm going to take a shot at him. 18.
Alright, that hits.
And just 5 damage because I don't get any sneak attack on him.
Alright. Sir Thomas, it's your turn.
I'm gonna come around here from the left, and not doing the same thing as before, I'm immediately going to go to grapple him.
Okay.
Let's see.
He learns.
You got an
Athletics or acrobatics for this?
It's the grapple, so it's going to be straight strength or straight dex versus strength
Okay.
or dex.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be dex. You are kidding me. What?
Damn.
It was almost on the 22. Oh man. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to bonus action expend a focus point in order to use flurry of blows on him.
Okay.
Right. So that'll be 2 hits. Another 2. Wow. Okay. You know what? I take a 19.
That one hits.
Yeah. And for this one, I want to see if I could just punch him so hard that he like tries to focus me, right?
Okay, so you're trying to draw his attention.
I'm trying to draw his attention. And then with my other... Can I use 2 focus points in one turn?
Sure, why not?
Okay, with that other focus point, I'm going to use Focus Patient Defense.
Alright.
Take both disengage and dodge actions.
Okay. So he's going to go ahead and use one of his...
Disengage and dodge, right?
He's going to go ahead and use one of his bonus actions, exploit weakness on you. So he's going to know what your vulnerabilities are, and his next attack is going to deal an additional 2d6 damage if it hits you.
Okay.
And he's going to use his multi-attack to strike twice at you with his serrated longsword.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Oh boy, that's gonna hurt, my friend.
I think it might go down here.
Yeah, so...
Um,
So, since it's at disadvantage, the
Oh
second
my
attack is going
God.
to miss. So the first attack is going to hit, no matter what.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 11 plus 2d4... No, 2d6.
Mm.
Bro, are you down or are you
take
dead?
22 damage.
Just
Are you dead?
Fuck.
Understand? He did double what my hit points are, so I'm down.
Yeah, it's
No.
it's not gonna-
Are you dead?
He's not dead.
No.
He's on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this little ring around you here.
So much for dodging.
And then the
Well,
thorns.
can you land at 27?
Yeah.
And then the Thorns Guard guy is gonna continue striking at Malakar. He gets a 15.
No.
Alright, well, he doesn't do anything else. It's now Liliath's turn.
I am going to move to here with the dash action, and then can I see the lieutenant?
Yes.
I will drop the fairy fire
Okay.
and recast Hex. And I will do it to affect his dexterity.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm targeting Lieutenant.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, we're back up to Nick.
Okay. Nick is going to see that Sir Thomas has been downed, and he's going to run around the guard. For opportunity attack or not, he's still going to try to run past him. Does he do that?
He does a 22 to hit.
Okay. What's the damage?
7.
All right. He is down to 8, but even with the swing that nearly could half kill him, Nick still tries to run over to Sir Thomas, and he's going to try to help him up. Actually, no, he's going to try to use a potion on him. That works, right?
Yep, that'll raise him above 0 hit points. So that'll stay
Okay,
positive.
roll for a healing potion, Sir Thomas.
Okay, gotcha.
And with his bonus action, he will try to fire at the guy there.
Okay.
Nice, that's an 18. Does that hit?
That's gonna hit.
Perfect. And that's a full damage 10.
Okay. He takes 10 damage. It's now Malakar's turn.
So far, he's taken like 25 plus. I forget how much Malia did. He's taking a good chunk.
He's taking 33 damage.
Sir Thomas is very much alive, but prone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Nick just got slapped like a bitch. You're squishy like hell. Oh, okay.
I've got good AC, but that it's not like that gets you anywhere. Looks down at Sir Thomas.
With 27.
You are not going to break us. And I'm gonna hit myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's funny.
It is pretty fun.
You won't break me. I will.
Yeah.
That's the one. I'm gonna give Nick and Sir Thomas 1 temporary hit point
Oh,
by
thanks,
doing
man.
1 damage to myself.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move myself as awkward as possible in the way towards them, but I'm pretty much already there. It's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is now Delgar's turn.
All right, we'll try to finish off the guard here.
Please.
Okay, I just dirty 20.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
gonna hit.
Kill a bastard.
10 plus 2, 12.
Alright, so he vanishes in a puff of smoke. And as
And
a
then I'm
reaction-
gonna move home.
Okay, you go ahead.
Yep, so I finished my movement where that's it for the turn.
Alright, and then he's going to take a reaction to use an ability called Shadow Step. where he teleports 100 feet away, and then he's going to be in the action of fleeing.
Fucker, get that guy!
So it's now Malia's turn.
Alright, Malia can take a bonus action dash to get into line of sight of where he's trying to flee and put a shot into his back. $13.
Alright, that one misses.
Yeah.
Alright, Sir Thomas, you are prone. I don't think you can do anything.
No, I'm just gonna wake up and grunt and go, I need to stop doing that. Yeah.
Alright.
Take an object takes just half your movement. You if you're close, you can still grapple.
And then he's going to continue to exit, and he's going to flee through what looks like a wooden door.
Okay. Nick's gonna snatch the item off the pedestal just to get that out of the way.
Yep, and you notice that as you touch it, it is extraordinarily cold to the touch. And
Really?
I need you to make a con save.
Sure. This doesn't bode well. 16 total.
Alright. So you do not take frost damage.
Ooh, that's frigid.
Don't
Oh, only the toucher. Okay.
don't touch that. That thing came from Stygia.
Okay,
What's a
so he's
Stygia?
gonna wrap it in a bit of cloth, and much like the shackles, and just pocket it.
And you can tell that it's slowly draining the temperature of the space around it.
There.
Or are we chasing after the guy or what? Or are we done here?
I don't think Sir Thomas is gonna survive that. We've got what we came for. Let's get out of here.
Alright.
As I'm coughing up blood, I'm gonna be like, yeah, what he said.
I
And get up!
And Nick's gonna try to pull him up, but, you know, it kind of feels like a dog tugging at a toy.
Did we loot everything?
Yeah, did we get all the
We did.
items we needed? Like the 3 plus
got-
the spear.
Yeah, you got everything. I made sure that you guys got
Okay.
everything. But you retrieved everything from out of this hideout. But
Nice.
Let's get
so,
let's get this
Full clear.
spear back to the orcs before they start rampaging again.
are you going to try to follow them up the stairs, or are you going to exit the way you came?
I
Let's
feel
go the
like
way
this
we
is causing
came.
more trouble. Yeah, let's just leave out there.
All right.
wait,
You just wanna pull the rope
wait.
again, don't you?
I've got 8 minutes left, man. Like,
At the end of every Skyrim run, the big loot of the dungeon, is if you go through the
We
very
don't
end.
have the time for big loot right
yeah,
now.
we
can come back
we're
later.
already running like an hour past the time, man.
We are running
We're
an
finishing
over
the
an hour
session.
past.
Yeah,
All
we're finishing the
right.
session here.
All right.
Malia will tell the others that she'll go after the lieutenant and try to track him. Since I'm not here next week, and that is
Oh,
my excuse
yeah.
for not being here. For
Good call.
Oh, built-in
Okay.
excuse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Run
And
away.
And then
I'll
Nick-
touch base with you, Warden, on what I uncover or
My bad.
that sort of thing.
Yep. And then Nick,
Yep.
I'm assuming with the spoils of whatever you do, you take some of it back to the slums, and so because you're not going to be here next week either, right?
We'll see. I could probably make the time. I don't think my friend would mind if I'm there for like a week. It's all right.
Still,
Alright.
though,
Sounds
you know.
good.
Well, go spend time with your friend, and
Yeah, if you
just-
If
I
you
probably
can,
will
we'd
have the
lo-
time. It's going to be at a late time as well. We hang out literally for the entire time.